Family, Grand Rising. How y'all doing this morning? Grand Rising,
Blessed.
family.
Blessed.
Hello.
Grand
Morning,
Rising.
everybody.
How y'all doing?
Blessed.
Let's turn these cameras on. Keisha be like, yup, let me turn my camera on right now. Grand Rising, family. How y'all doing? Grand Rising, King Reggie.
Blessed.
Grand Rising, Queen Angela. Let's go, family. Grand Rising, Queen Kamisha. Let's go, family. Let's go. King Anthony is in the building. King Bruce, I see you. Queen Nico, let's go. Let's go, family. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How we doing, family? Let's go. The Queen Danielle is here. Queen Jasmine, let's go, family. Turn these cameras on. It is a beautiful morning. Good to see you. We are on our Mailbox Motivational Call 3, family. Today, we are dealing with our progress updates and the next steps. How we feeling this morning? Let's get this energy going. King Ryan into the building. Let's go.
Let's go.
Unmute. Let's get this energy going. Let's go, family.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Good morning.
Let's
Good
go.
morning, family.
Good morning.
Let's go.
Family,
Oh,
let's
John,
go.
I'm loving
Judy.
the silky hair, sunshine. That
It's a new
silky
day.
silk
Let's
hair,
go,
girl.
family. Let's go.
It's a new day. It's a new day. Good morning.
I see you, Betty.
Let's go. Turn them cameras on. Let me
That's
see
right.
your beautiful faces.
Right.
coming.
Come on. Let me see you. Let's
Come
go.
on, Ruby.
Let's try going to the hair salon before she joined the call.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's like silky. It's silky and wavy, curly. You got that body, yaddy going on.
Every time.
Every
Yes,
single
ma'am.
time. I love y'all this morning. Let's go. So, how's everybody doing? Let's share our progress. So, today we're going to support each other and create an action plan, pushing forward with our mindset goals. So, we're dealing with our progress update. So, we will be encouraged to share your progress updates and your challenges related to the theme. Hold on. Is anybody letting people in on the background? Moya, can you share your screen, my
Sorry,
darling?
may I have co-hosts, please? I don't have co-hosts. I can't do anything right now.
Okay, I'll use this.
Yeah, if you need help too, you could co-host me. I got you.
Yeah.
So we will also be doing our group discussion on strategies for maintaining a positive mindset and overcoming obstacles. We're also going to be encouraged to set new goals related to mindset and create an action plan for achieving them. And also, like, we're going to be looking to provide personalized feedback and support for each participant's goals and action plan. So your commitments, we should be knowing our commitments, family. I'm going to start each day with what? A positive affirmation. We are journaling about something we're grateful for each day. We're practicing our meditation or deep breathing for at least 10 minutes. And we're doing our research. So wherever it is that you are looking to be an expert in, whether it be real estate, whether it be commercial real estate, whether it be event spaces, whether it be credit, whether it be funding, whatever your area of expertise is, make sure you look up something about that topic. Become the expert, family. Last but not least, we are goal tracking, monitoring your progress towards your goals, and make sure again that we are purchasing our needed resources. Hopefully by now, most of us have purchased all of our needed resources. If you have not, please do so.
Come on, baby, get in the bath.
Come on, baby. Make sure that we have purchased all of our resources. And at this time, y'all already know what time it is. It is time to bring up the man of the hour. Has everybody been able to be co-hosted as of yet?
No, I don't have co-hosts. I'm not able to share anything.
Same.
I'm not co-host either.
Really sure. Hold on. Let me see if I can. We are, in the meantime, we about to bring up the host with the most, the king of the hour.
Hold up, Sunshine. I ain't getting no wins yet. Can I get like 2-3 wins? Get
Oh,
2-3 wins.
Can we get some co-hosting going on in the background in the meantime while we talking about these wins? Family, listen, let's talk about this past week. Let's hear about some of these wins. What y'all got going on? Listen, I've been in the background listening to some of this information y'all been getting last night. Yeah, last night y'all got some gems I heard about last night. I was listening in the background. Let's get these virtual hands going. I want to hear about some of the wins y'all have going on so far with some of the information that you've been getting. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. King Reginald, you stay ready. Let's talk about it, King Reginald.
Good morning. Can everybody hear me?
We sure can, King.
I'm just excited to be a part of the Millionaire Mailbox family. I've been having an awesome week. I was able to get my LLC for my new business filed and ready to start my coaching business. So I'm excited about that. My thing, a lot of people don't know about me. I used to be really shy. So me on camera is like becoming another person. So I'm excited about that as well. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna start getting on YouTube and start recording my videos and becoming the expert in my field. So that's what I got out this week.
I love it. He's talking about that's about it. That's about it. That's about it. That's some big it's, King. I love it. Y'all better show the King Reginald some love in the chat, family. I absolutely love it. Who we got up next? King Anthony, come talk to us, King.
Grand Rising, everybody. Shout out to King Reginald right there. Yesterday was the final day of my 90-day mentorship, but that's just the beginning of being with the family. Like all the networking I made, the partnerships, and like being on these Zooms. I used to not want to be on the cameras, and like now it's like I gotta step up, because I gotta be the change, and I want to see. And I see my wins. Well, yesterday, one of the last things, got me a lawyer on deck, on call, which is very important as a business owner. Like there's something that I had over, but, the family came through and showed us the importance of that. So, that's one of the wins I got so far. And got a couple of leads for properties that we got to call and do all the numbers to see if it makes sense. So that's what I got for today.
I absolutely love it, King Anthony. Y'all shows Team No Sleep some love in the chat, family. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go. Next up, we have the one and only King John. Let's go. Is the Queen Judy with you? Come talk to us, King John.
She's coming. Hey, just glad to be here. Glad to see everybody. Something really amazing today. I took some time to look at the notes from the last meeting that we had and trying to share some things that she was going through in the workplace. Angela also shared some things she was going through. And even with myself, I was feeling overwhelmed with the workplace, feeling overwhelmed with life. One of the things that Coach Crew encourages us to do, to take time to meditate. He's the mindset coach for a reason. For myself, honestly, I need to spend about 2 hours of meditation. Was feeling crazy with all the things that I was dealing with. Someone shared a little bit earlier this week about fear. I began to research fear. If you look at fear in the Greek, the Hebrew, and even in Latin and German, you'll find out that fear means double or it means two. And so when I looked at that, I realized that I was fearful about my direction and my path. And it was making me feel double-minded about a decision. And so with that, as I meditated on that, I began to realize that, you know what? I'm feeling this way and that way. I'm feeling opposite. I'm feeling double-minded. But all I need to do is to make a decision. One of the things you'll find about, we talk to Coach Crew will encourage us to make a decision. So really happy about that. Happy for the family. Happy for what I'm learning. And hey, I'm ready for us to go.
Let's go. I love it. Y'all show King John some love in the chat, family. Last but not least, our very own Queen Angela. Come talk to us, Queen Angela. Hold on, we can't hear you yet, Queen. Unmute, love.
I do that. Good morning, everybody.
Grand
I'm
Rising.
awake. Look, it's dark outside, but I'm awake for real. Hey, listen, for me, it was weird because I'm echoing many pieces of what has already been spoken. But for me, I'm finally settling. And I thought, and I don't know how you guys are gonna take this, but I said, you guys are for real. It's like, this is real. Every little piece that I've been introduced to this week, I thought, wow, I needed this because I didn't know how bad it was for this girl. I didn't know how disorganized I was. I know my money is all over the place. I didn't know if something happened to me today or tomorrow, nobody would know where to look. So I said to myself, right now, this is my vitamin for my life. There is no, I keep saying that, there's no turning back for me. I will not have a plan B. I will not try it out. I'm doing the course. I'm getting over the challenges in the digital space. That's going to be my thing. I'm working on that. And everything that I'm identifying as something that is a challenge, I'm writing it down and I'm making strides. And I'm thinking, if these things have been the reason for me not being so productive, I'm like, look, I'm putting my gloves on. And I said, no more, because I'm tired of being tired and starting over and starting over and starting over. And I need you guys right now because I don't want to start over no more. I'm tired. I got too much talent, too smart. I gave 31 years to the school district. It's time to put all that to me. Teacher this, teacher that, everything, program specialist, I coordinate. I'm tired. I need to do it for me. I need you guys to help me do it for me. So I need to count on me the way they counted on me because I'm ready for me now. I am a CEO. I am a boss. I'm not just saying that. I'm not frustrated. I'm like, I have realized I can do this. And I've been afraid because I'm like, I'm on my own, but I'm not. I need you guys. I really need you guys. I'm ready. And I just want to say thank you.
Oh, we got you, Queen. We got you. I need everybody to unmute, please. Everybody unmute.
Oh, Queen.
Angela,
We're giving you so much love, Angela.
You got
Oh,
this.
We got you. We got you.
Keep
100%
going.
Queen.
Not alone.
You are not alone.
You're not alone. Keep
Go
fighting.
Queen, you're not
Got
alone.
this.
Love you.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Thank you for
We got
coming
this.
into the
doing it. You're doing it
community and
right
sharing.
now. You're doing it
Thank you.
right now.
Yes.
Right now.
100%.
Yes,
Real
you
time.
did, Esmeralda.
Yes.
That
Doing it
was
right
Time.
now.
It's
Love,
your
love,
time.
love. You are loving on
Let
yourself.
the whole
You are
music
putting
start.
yourself
Let's go. Let's
first.
go.
Thank
we're
you,
gonna do it
Queen.
for you,
Thank
Queen.
you
Let's
so
Right.
much.
Your abundance is here. Your
Do it
abundance
for
is
you.
here.
Yes.
Abundant life.
Yes.
Yes,
You got
it is
this.
the time. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know how y'all felt about that, but I had to stop myself from getting a little bit emotional because her story touches mine personally. There's enough of y'all I think that knows that. So thank you for blessing us this morning with your story. And because you keep showing up for yourself the way that you do, you are going to be successful. Just keep pouring into yourself the way you pour into others, the way you poured into the education. And I promise you, you will be on the other side of this. And because you entered this mentorship program, because you are surrounding yourself with this family, you can only go up from here. And we got you. We got you, Queen. Real quick, family, because we got to keep moving. Queen Donna, come talk to us, Queen.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Queen Sunshine, for allowing me to get this in. I'm going to be really quick. This week I shared something that was really on my heart. Listen, guys, I did it. I made that decision, and I'm going to be that MVP for me. And this being on the other side, like you, Angela, and I just want to say, listen, guys, we've bought our tickets. We have packed our bags. Let's go.
Let's go, family. Y'all better show Queen Donna some love in the chat. She packed her bag. She ready. She take your flight, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, family. We are out. Let's go. And it's not commercial. We flying private jets, y'all. Y'all already know it. Y'all know what I be talking about all the time. We not flying commercial no more. Private jets only. I absolutely love it. I thought we had another hand up. We done, y'all? I thought we had one more hand. I guess we don't have one more hand no more. So, okay, we is back to our very own king. That Sean crew, May. That coach crew, that king crew. Oh, we do have another hand. Okay. Let's go, Queen. Real quick, 30 seconds.
Okay. I wasn't going to say nothing, but I feel like I still need to. This week has been overwhelming for me. At first, I felt very discouraged because I'm not where I want to be. I'm not successful. I don't have my business started. I'm just a mess right now. But I took all of this as motivation, like determination, it's inspiration. I'm using it as power, not to be like down on myself. I'm just so thankful and so grateful for this group, as I've been getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. My time management has been better. It's just the little things in life that's going to make me get to where I need to be. And I'm just so grateful, just so grateful.
Show the queen some love, family. Show her some love. When you align yourself with the right people in the right place, it is life-changing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Show her so much love in the chat, family. And so, yes, we are now at the point where we are bringing up the man of the hour, our Sean Crewmate, that mindset mogul king crew, the one that aligns us to our goals, that helps us get our mind right. He is a best-selling author. He is the co-founder of the Mailbox Millionaires. He is our self-love and accountability coach. Listen, King John, bring this man home for us, please.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Hey, hey, everybody unmute. Everybody put your hands together, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping, start clapping.
Let's
Come on,
go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Coach
Let's
Crew,
go.
say mogul.
Bring them out.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go.
Bring 'em up, bring 'em
clap it up,
up.
clap it up,
Oh, where
clap
he
it up,
at?
clap
Bring
it up.
him out. Big
Get
crew.
here.
Let's
You
Big
go,
know, put all
crew.
of this
Queen.
all
Loving the
together.
crew.
Yes,
Somebody
yes.
cares about
Hi,
you.
Coach.
Remember, Coach Crew cares. Crew, come on up, my brother, because you care about all of us.
You really want me on the team. What's your approach to recruiting? You want first place, come play with me. You want second place, go somewhere else. Like I would watch Magic play. I'd watch Michael play. And I would see them do these unbelievable things. And I'd say, can I get to that level? I don't know, but let's find out.
Coach Crew's in the process of getting prepared. We're looking forward to hearing you, my brother.
All right, all right. Can y'all hear me clearly?
We sure can.
Okay, so I want to play a video first. All right, so let me go back. If y'all can, let me share my screen. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
All right, cool. Let me know if y'all
You
can
really
hear
want me
audio.
on the team. What's your approach to recruiting?
Yes.
You want first place, come play with me. You want second place, go somewhere else. Like I would watch Magic play. I'd watch Michael play. And I would see them do these unbelievable things. And I'd say, can I get to that level? I don't know, but let's find out.
We can't hear it right now.
Everything was done to try to learn how to become a better basketball player. Everything. And so when you have that point of view, then literally the world becomes your library to help you to become better at your craft. So because you know what you want, the world's giving you exactly the information you want to become better at it, because you know what you're looking for. So many guys tell stories about your work ethic. Yeah. What was really your work ethic like, and for how long did you stay disciplined? Well, I mean, every day. I mean, since 20 years, it was an everyday process and trying to figure out strengths and weaknesses. For example, jumping ability. My vertical was a 40, wasn't a 46 or 40, 45. My hands are big, but they're not massive. Right? So you got to figure out ways to strengthen them so your hands are strong enough to be able to palm a ball and do the things that you need to do. Quickness, I was quick, but not insanely quick. I was fast, but not ridiculously fast. Right? So I had to rely on skill a lot more. I had to rely on angles a lot more. I had to study the game a lot more. And but I enjoyed it though. So like from the time I can remember when I started watching the game, I studied the game and it just never changed. It's a good separation for me, emotionally, to be able to put myself in a place where at practice or when I'm training and during games, I switch my mind to something else, switch my mode into something else, right? For me, it's the equivalent of Maximus Decimus Meridius and Gladiator picking up the dirt, smelling the dirt. It's go time. Right. So that was my mental switch. It was like an actor getting ready for a film. You got to put yourself in that cage. When you're in that cage, you are that character. And when you leave there, it's something completely different. But when I'm in that cage, bro, don't touch me. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone. How did you get mentally and emotionally so strong where it doesn't bother you? Well, you know, you got to look at the reality of the situation. You know, like for me, it's not, you know, you kind of got to get over yourself. It's not about you, man. Like, oh, okay, you feel embarrassed. You're not that important. Like, get over yourself. That's where you go. Get over yourself, right? Like you're worried about how people may perceive you, and like you're walking around and it's embarrassing because you shot 5 air balls. Get over yourself, right? And then after that, it's okay. Well, why did those air balls happen? Got it. High school, year before, we played 35 games, max, right? Week in between, spaced out, plenty of time to rest. In the NBA, it's back to back to back to back to back to back to back. I didn't have the legs. So you look at the shot, every shot was online. Every shot was online, but every shot was short. Right? I got to get stronger. I got to train differently. The weight training program that I'm doing, I got to tailor it for an 82-game season so that when the playoffs come around, my legs are stronger and that ball gets there. So I look at it with rationale. Say, okay, well, the reason why I shot air balls is because my legs aren't there. I got, well, make sure they'll be there. That was it. Done. Were there some names that you looked at and says, these 3 guys are as crazy as I am? I do. At the time, I deal with what I've referred to as Goat Mountain. I went to Goat Mountain and I talked to Magic, Michael, Bird, Keem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Oscar Robinson, Bill Russell. You know, so I would talk to them. What did you do? What were your experiences? Michael in particular, he's become my big brother. He's been my big brother since I first came in the league. And what was that process like? So I went to them and started understanding the ins and outs of the game and, you know, how they approach things and their level of detail and obsessiveness. And that's what I did. The players that had that passion, but weren't willing to commit their entire lives to doing that, right? It's a choice, right? You have other things, you have family, you have all these other things that you have to do. The game can't really be your number one priority. And so
I want to start this.
I saw.
All right, cool. So let me jump on. Look, y'all, clap it up, snap it up for yourselves in the chat, right? Put some mailbox emojis in the chat. I really want to put an emphasis on this, the Mamba mentality, right? But we're going to have the Mogul mentality. Put the Mogul mentality in the chat. Mogul mentality. Everything that he was talking about within basketball, you can apply to your life within entrepreneurship, your business, going up to the next level, climbing up the corporate ladder, finding a new passion, producing money, everything that you want, but you gotta have the mentality for it. One common thing that Kobe Bryant was talking about was finding a way. He said, look, my hands weren't the biggest, but you know what I had to do? I had to find my strengths. I had to strengthen my hand. I had to do what I could do with the skills that I did have. See, I wasn't the quickest. So you may not be the fastest. You may not be the quickest, but you have to find a skill that you can work on. You have to find a skill. Everybody put a skill in the chat. When I told y'all the newest skill is being able to take your mindset and see that other people have the tool sets, you combine what other people have with what you have, and that will help you produce assets. Here's the biggest thing. Most people don't want to do the work. Kobe said I was willing to do the work. He said, look, even when I didn't know what to work on, I went to the people who knew how to do the work and I studied what they did. This is your Mount Rushmore. When you have these individuals such as myself, Ramel, anybody that we bring up here, these are the people that are going to help you get everything that you want, but you have to allow it to come to you. All right, this is about family. Everybody drop family in the chat. Drop family in the chat. This is about family. What are you doing about you, though? I think it was Angela who came up earlier. They said, this is about me. Everybody put, it's about me in the chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. When it's time for you to go, you transition from this world. There's nobody jumping in that casket with you. There's nobody going to be cremated with you. Whatever you feel that you're doing this on your own. While you're here, you need to give max effort. Everybody put max out. See, because a lot of y'all like to complain or say, yeah, I've been giving my all to other people, but now it's time for myself. The truth is this. The truth is the other people are yourself. But are you maxing out? Are you maxing out? Are you giving your 100% effort? Are you doing everything in your power? Also, Moya, share the screen with the PDF, the schedule. Share that. This is about maxing out. You have to give 110% effort. You got to have the mogul mentality. Everybody put mogul mentality. You can put a hashtag mogul mentality in there. Scroll down just a little bit. Everybody know this is call 3. We want to know about the progress. We want to give you some next steps, but I want to put the infrastructure around you so you know yet you're not alone. Everybody put Yana in the chat so everybody else knows that they're not alone. You are not alone here. You don't have to do it alone, and if you do it alone, you have a lonely journey. All introverts, please stop saying that, please. Not only are we giving you information, so that way you can have application, we're also giving you dedication and patience. We're giving you a team of experts that you can submerge yourself around. And guess what? They're here to help you take it to another level. So I know we always talk about these plays, but there's another play. There's another play that we don't really talk about inside of our communities. We never talk about therapy. We never talk about going, like, remember, Ramel, we talk about this. Ramel said, man, did I ever have a time to heal? Losing my mom, my grandma, back to back. Did I ever have a time to heal? Did anybody ever sit me down and ask me how I'm feeling? Did anybody ever check up on me to say, what's going on? No, I had to go to school the next day. Funeral was on Friday, went to school on Monday. The funeral was on Friday, went to school Monday. Little child, you know? How does that child feel? So there's a lot of things that's in you where the inner child has never been healed from these wounds. You gotta fill that void. You gotta heal those wounds. Everybody put, I'm healing my wounds. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the thing is, some of you won't be successful because you have blockages from your past. You create a predictable future by bringing in thoughts from the past. You have a predictable future because we keep seeing the same cycles of things going on. So not only are we going to give you information so you can get money, but we need to give you information so you can heal, honey. We need to allow you a time to grow and to heal, to stretch, and to really see what you're capable of, because that's really the limitation. I told you, I can come up here and teach any subject. I could really be doing, my whole thing could be about sales. But no, I want to sell you on you. I want you to sell yourself. I want you to see yourself. I want you to stand up. I want you to go through everything with strength and understand that everything is going to be okay on the other side. I want you to understand that fear is just false evidence appearing real. It's just an illusion. I want you to understand that anxiety is fear and a caution over in a future imagined danger. I want you to know that it's all in your mind. And guess what? The 3D world is just a printed version. Everything that you see in your life just came out through the 3D printer, and that's the physical world. Like, literally, you have the power to transform your life, but you're not going to do it alone. That's why we put experts around you to help you grow. Put experts around you to help you get to another level, to check up on you. We got Ryan, we got a progress coach. We brought some of these individuals up. Ryan's going to be checking up on you, Ryan Grant. He's going to be checking up on you, seeing if you did the things that you said you was going to do. Why? Because we need that. We need that. We got Danielle. Danielle is going to help you get clear on what you really want, because some of you come here for one thing, but you actually needed something else. Some of you come here for funding, but you need accountability. All right? Some of you come here for real estate, but you need leadership. So when we created the Love Plus app, what it really was about a way to help you all when we're not around. So the challenges that's inside the app, this is for you to grow. This is for you to take your life to the next level. It's for you to be organized. This is for you to be diligent. This is for you to be consistent. This is for you to actually get everything that you said you want, but you have to squeeze the juice out of the lemon. Everybody put, I'm squeezing. Like when you squeeze the juice out of the lemon, that's effort. That's effort. Right? So we have group discussions. We're going to give you strategies on maintaining a positive mindset. Sunshine mentioned these, right? You have to overcome your obstacles. See, I was put on this earth to overcome my obstacles. And any obstacle that ever been thrown at me, I've overcame. And guess what? By default, I was able to share that information with other people. When I was able to help other people's problems go away, other people allowed me to step into a new light and allow my problems to go away. This is why we say, hey, look, you're amazing, because you are. We help each other. All right, I want you to set new goals today. Everybody set some new goals today. What are your goals? Set some new goals today. Write down some goals. And I want y'all to be able to share it. You want to create a new action plan for achieving it. Guess what? You don't have to do it alone. You have people, you have tools, you have systems. We're going to give you personal feedback. We're going to support you personally. This is why we have a lot of coaches. And guess what? Just like you, these coaches have come from the same seat that you're in. When we talk about family, you're going to see this whole accountability program that we're running for the next 30 days. This is literally your family that's going to hold you accountable and give you a new standard of success. So each day we want you to start with the positive affirmations. Somebody drop some positive affirmations in the chat right now. Every day after the call, what we want you to do is we want you to journal what the day was about. We want you to journal your thoughts. We want you to write down and reflect. Reflection is key. Scroll up a little bit. Sunshine, please. Oh, Moya's holding it. My God. Hold it, Moya, right there. All right, cool. So we want you to practice meditation, deep breathing for at least 10 minutes a day. Like, I know it can seem like, why do they want us to meditate? Because you're probably thinking about that corporate version where they sit down and they do like this, even though there's something kinetic about this. I'm just saying, like, you're judging something before you got the information. In fact, everybody meditates already, but it's about distinguishing and quantifying what you want, right? So you want abundance and you got to become an abundant person. When we give you information, stop resisting. Like I was just getting on Danielle yesterday, last night, because when I first met Danielle, all she did was resist me. For what? I'm here to help you get to another level. And I had to realize it wasn't about me. I never took it personal. But you do. You all take your stuff personal. None of this stuff is personal. None of this is personal. When somebody is upset, they're mad because something happened in their world. There's nothing personal. So I want you to become better by being the expert of your field, right? So every day you should be doing research. If you just do research for 30 days, what will happen for you? Everybody put it in the chat. If you did research in the area of your expertise, what will happen for you? If you did research every single day, what would happen? I'm getting ready to bring up these coaches. Just be honest. What will happen? And we give you the space for you to go track, right? The reason why we ask you to go right inside the Love Plus app is because you get to put your thoughts down and then later on you come back to and see how much you've grown. The reason why we ask you to participate is you get to raise your virtual hand. These recordings are going to be on YouTube, right? You're going to look back and be like, hey, look how far I've come. I used to be sitting in that seat, scared, shaking. I used to have my camera off, but I was paying attention. The second time around, I had my camera on and I couldn't believe I had my camera off the first time. Like, you're going to notice all of these things about yourself. And if all of you are saying positive things about doing research every day, how come you're not doing it when you already know? That's because knowing means nothing. Everybody put that in the chat. Knowing means nothing. You know, but it doesn't mean anything. Hold up, gunshots. Okay, one more time, gunshots. Knowing means nothing. All right, so everybody also should have these needed resources. Self-transformation blueprint. I know I've mentioned this to you before, but most of you didn't do it. If not all of you. Speak with confidence and courage, right? You need to get the time management for entrepreneurs, every single one of y'all, because I know time management is a thing for every single one of y'all. And the workout guides, choose one of the workout guides. Also, we're giving you a 50% off. If you didn't get that code, you missed out on an opportunity. We're going to give you a different code and you're going to be able to get 30% off. So if you would have taken advantage of it from the beginning, you would have gotten something special. But now you just get the 30% off code. All right, cool, because you waited. So stop sharing the screen, Moya. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. I appreciate you, Moya. So what I want to do at this time is I want to segue over to Sunshine. Sunshine is going to be the person that helps you stay accountable, right? She's your accountability advisor. So from time to time, she will be checking up on you. From time to time, she will be a person that's reaching out to you, maybe a call, but she's so busy that she can't call everybody. So she does have one-on-one calls. If you would love to book a one-on-one call with Sunshine and get advised on how to like really keep yourself accountable or just get some accountability training, then you'll be able to book the one-on-one call with her on loveplus.com or the Love Plus app, right? So understand Love Plus is just our personal to business development section within our Mailbox Millionaire Academy. It's not something separate, but we did want to have a different name for it. So that way it speaks to a characteristic, and the characteristic is being loving. If you love yourself enough to do the things you need to do, you'll have what you want in your life. So that's really where this is at. I want to bring Sunshine to the forefront at this time. Can I do that, please? Oh, Sunshine. Oh, Sunshine. All right, let's get her up here so she can
Family.
What's up, Queen? You can start.
So real quick, slight PSA, since you was talking, I appreciate everything you was just saying, but my lights just flickered twice. It is pouring. It looks like nighttime behind me. It is thundering, it is lightning, and it's pouring. I hope my power stays on while I get through this, but Mother Nature got some major things going on behind me, family. It's going down out here. King Crew, you are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for continuously dropping these gems. Family, drop those mailbox emojis in the chat, please, for the king and for everything he continuously pours into us. Drop those mailbox emojis in the chat, please. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, family, let's go. So why are we here? We are all here to change our lives, right? So if you were here to change your life, put "I'm changing my life" in the chat. Let's go, family. If you were here to make money, drop the money emojis in the chat, family. If you have decided that you will no longer live an average life, put "I am not average" in the chat. Right now, what I need you to do, I need you to tell me some of your goals. You can tell me some of your money goals, but I want to know right now from you, what I really want to know from you is tell me your legacy goals. Drop your legacy goals in the chat, family. Talk to me. Let me see what we're talking about in this chat. I'm waiting to hear from y'all. What we talking about, family? Yes, Queen Latifah. The queen is looking to create a business with her family so she can own assets together. That's what I'm talking about. Financial legacy for the family, Queen Moya. Yes, ma'am. Let's go, family. Tell me what your legacy goal is. That's why we're here. We're here to build a legacy. Yes. You want to own, who is that? Okay, that clarity coach, let's go. Teach the future generations how to maintain wealth and freedom. That's what I'm talking about. Legacy goals. Walk away from work with passive work streams of income. That's what I'm talking about, family. Like, it's all about our legacy, right? Do y'all understand, or do you even believe that it's possible to have 5- and 6-figure days? I didn't say months. I didn't say years. I said 5- and 6-figure days. Do y'all actually know that that's possible? Do you know that there are people out here actually having 5- and 6-figure days daily? As a matter of fact, are you aware of the fact that your mentors have had 5- and 6-figure days? See, the thing about it is that this can actually be you. But it all starts in your mind. You have to see it. You have to know it. You have to believe it. Is it okay if I be honest with you? The only reason why it's not you, the only reason why it hasn't been me is because you don't have the discipline and consistency. See, because discipline and consistency is all about accountability, right? When I started having accountability, I created a life for myself that I once only dreamed of, family. When you decide to release the fear, it's so many of us in here still operating with fear. You can't be scared. You've already made a decision to even be here. Stop playing small, family. Take yourself from the back of the line and put yourself first. Understand that you can literally change the whole trajectory of your life right now. Decide to reinvent yourself right now. Just change who you are. Literally, you can do that right now. You're in this mentorship. You're in this community. You are surrounded by like-minded people. You can do it right now. Change your beliefs. But you have to stop thinking that you can do this alone. Because honestly speaking, it's all about strategic partnerships. But the first partner I had to choose was myself, family. I had to look within. That's not always easy. Going within, it gets difficult. I had to find my sunshine, family. And you can too. Your sunshine could be meditation. Your sunshine could be exercising. Your sunshine could be watching sunrises and sunsets. Your sunshine could even be listening to the rain. Your sunshine could be lighted bubble baths, traveling the world. It could be being at the beach, simply listening to music or reading a book. But you have to find your sunshine, family, because that's your light. Literally, that is your light. So I'm gonna be a little bit transparent with you, family. I used to be that person that didn't have accountability. I was that person that wasn't disciplined. I wasn't consistent either. And it led me to a life of being out of alignment with my assignment. If you feel like that at this very moment, put Yana in the chat. Can I be vulnerable with y'all right now? See, most of y'all know me as Sunshine, but my real name is Ebonita. Yeah, actually, my mom calls me Ebonita. The truth of the matter is, family, I wasn't being accountable for myself. And to be honest with you, those were some of my darkest days, family. Is there anyone in here that feels like right now is some of their darkest days? If it is, I want you to understand that you don't have to stay there. But it's gonna take discipline and consistency, family. It took my darkest days for me to find my light. But now, everybody's walking around calling me Sunshine. I'm living up to that name, family. The rooms that I walk in, you see my light. You feel my energy. I am Sunshine. But the thing about it is that most of you get into these dark places and you don't see your way out. I understand that, because there was a time when I didn't either. The truth of the matter is that you need tools, you need systems for success. That's why I'm your accountability advisor. So right now, I just want to ask you, where do you need to stop playing small at in your life? Because we've all done it. I did it in this program, believe it or not, that was me. So I want to tell you something. I used to actually work at a middle school. Truth is, I was not in alignment with my assignment, right? And one morning, I wanted to say it was the cash flow boot camp. I was on a call, matter of fact, King Rod and King Crew, and actually it may very well be some of the people that's on this call right now that may have been there, where I literally walked out of the classroom and I told the mentees on that call that day, because I was a mentee at the time, that this may very well be my last day here. And I meant what I said. I didn't care about walking out the classroom. I didn't care about walking out on those kids. It just didn't matter. But what I remember saying distinctively, if I told those mentees at that moment, is don't you ever give someone this much power over your life to tell you when and when you cannot celebrate your life. I need y'all to drop some sunshine emojis in the chat right now. I need everybody to drop some sunshine emojis in the chat right now. See, because that was my sunshine moment. I felt all the sun on me at that moment. I felt my sunshine at that moment, family. I had finally chose me. Finally. I had stopped putting myself last in my own life. I actually went on that trip to celebrate my life, and it was the best trip I ever had in my life, family. Drop them sunshine emojis in the chat. Sunshine chose her. And when I returned, family, when I came back from that trip, I decided to turn in my resignation on that Monday. That's how good that trip was. That trip was that good. I was like, yeah, no, I'm done here. And you want to know how that story went? That Monday, I was going to turn in my resignation. That same King Crew that you're looking at right now, our very own mindset mogul, called me and asked me to actually join the team. And so when I tell you about alignment, because that's one of my favorite words, because it resonates with me in a different type of way. I need you to understand that I didn't have a plan B. I had no idea what I was going to do. I was just walking away from my job. I had no plan B. It was just that income, because not too long before that, I had just walked away from a 20-year marriage. So I went from 2 incomes to 1. And now I had decided that because this wasn't serving me as well, I'm walking away from this too. But understand that when I made that decision, I had no days off, because the same day I was going to turn in my resignation, the mindset mogul called me, Sunshine, and asked me to be a part of the team. I had no days off. You want to talk about being aligned? I found my sunshine, family. You have to find your sunshine. I need everybody to unmute at this time, and I need you to just sit up here and say, this is your time.
This is my time.
This is my time. This is my time.
My time. My time.
My time.
My time.
It's my time.
It's
It's
my
my
time.
time.
Let's go.
This is my time.
My
time.
This my sunshine.
Let's
My
go.
time. This my
Go.
season.
I want to
This is my
shine,
time.
shine like
Time. I need y'all to understand, like, honestly speaking, you may not know the outcome, but you don't have to. You don't have to know. Just decide. Just make the decision. But don't you ever dim your light for nobody. Just choose you. And know that it's your time and it is your time to shine, family. And so I just need a couple of virtual hands to go up. And I need somebody, anybody to come talk to me. If you are ready to stop dimming your light, come talk to me. let me know, what is your sunshine right now? I got that. King Anthony, you ready to come talk to me? You ready to shine your light, King?
Always.
Talk to me, King.
Yeah, well, everything you said and Coach Cruz said, like, it's like, I remember 2019 was that year, like, it was so dark for me. I'm at a 17-year marriage, and then that time now, and they're like, I remember driving to my job site 20 miles away, 20 hours away, and I heard my wife give that aha laugh, you know, when women are over, and that's when I started working on myself. And then once I started working on myself, things started changing, and now, like this last year, you know, I stopped drinking and hanging out and doing stuff, and then the last part was my wife told me stop thinking in lack, and I'm telling you, I've never seen my bank account with more than $2,000, like constantly. And it's like, it's all about the mindset before you get money and all that stuff. And that's why Coach Cruz is so animate about the first couple of classes is about mindset, because we're so entrenched with trauma. Like, I'm seeing a therapist still. Like, I'm learning, like, a lot of outbursts I have with my wife, which is my main partner, my main cheerleader, is because my mom did, you know, like the way she loved me, and I can't blame her for it, because that's how she was loved upon. Like, so it's amazing. And once you start caring for yourself, it's just a roll of snowball effect. So, you know, it's awesome. Like, it's all about mindset, y'all.
Absolutely, King. Y'all better show King Anthony some love in the chat. You keep shining your light. You have been shining your light ever since you got into this program. Don't you dare stop. We love you to life, King. Team No Sleep, we absolutely love you. You are a ray of sunshine, and thank you for blessing me with your light today, King. I so appreciate you. King John and Queen Judy, come talk to me, family.
Oh my goodness. Hey, y'all, if you haven't put your hands up, you got to put your hands up. We had the opportunity to listen from a genuine queen.
Yes.
What's so beautiful about Sunshine, y'all, and this is real talk. When I first joined the MMA program, and actually when I first met Coach Crew, I was actually in the process of being rushed to the emergency room. Then from there, some months later, I'm having some more sickness going on in my body. I'm in my bed. I'm laying down. Judy trying to deal with me, trying to make sure. She said, wake up, wake up, wake up. You know, she put a smelling sauce in my nose, all type of stuff. And all of a sudden, I get a call. I get a call from somebody who's talking about darkness, somebody who's talking about alignment, somebody who just said, this is my time. This person called me on time. I was laying in the bed, just got out the emergency room again. And all of a sudden, these rays of light began to shine, and it was sunshine. So what she's saying is true. She really does care about you. Guys, put your hands up. Talk about some moments that your sun is shining, because she's pouring out her heart this morning. She's pouring out her life this morning. This is a treat, guys, we don't always get. She blessed to touch my life. My light wasn't always shining, but she called me just to make sure I could smile. They're shining that sun on me.
Absolutely.
Y'all know
She's a
I'm
queen,
gonna cry
y'all.
this morning. Y'all know I'm a cry, but don't you dare.
She's a queen, y'all. She's a queen, y'all. And the beautiful thing about Sunshine is
I love
she's telling y'all what's true out of her heart.
Yes.
Thank you, Sunshine.
Thank you. I love y'all so much. I love you, King John. I love you, Queen Judy. Y'all showed them some love in the chat. I appreciate y'all so much. Queen Jazz, come talk to me, Queen. What y'all doing in there? What y'all got going on in
All
there?
right, there we had to do the pins. All right. Sunshine, I love you so much. Like, I love each and every single one of us. I'm gonna be quick because I see more hands coming up. And like John said, get up here. You know, when you show up, you glow up. But with Sunshine, what month was that when you came on the call and you was like, I'm out of there? What month was that?
That was January.
January.
That was January.
Yes, of 2023. So when Sunshine came on that call, not only was I already thinking about, you know, betting on myself, but I had that constant negotiation in my mind. Like, you know, you need the consistent money. You have bills. You got health insurance is coming up. You about to be this age. Like, your parents not going to hold you down. You need to be grown. You need to have a sturdy job. And when Sunshine came on that call, it was like another tally. All I needed was 3 tallies. That was like the second tally to be like, listen, Ruby, there's no more excuses. Get it done or be average or be, you know, ordinary. And I'm extraordinary. So when Sunshine came on that call, it was like a breath of fresh air. It was rejuvenating. And then we had another instance when we was in Las Vegas for my birthday, and I had received some traumatic news right before I left for the trip. And that's what the past has always been. Every time I take a trip, there was somebody they wanted to dim my sunshine right before I leave for a trip. And when I went on that trip, Sunshine let me know one thing is that people don't do stuff to you. It's more so that they do stuff for you. So if somebody walks out your life, that's for you. They literally are saving you from more hurt, more pain, more disappointment, more bad energy, more neglect. They're saving you. So with Sunshine, we talk, I cry with Sunshine all day, like all day. The sunshine is real. It's not just words. This is real. Like, you have changed my life. You have changed my life, Queen. And I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful for everyone, because the way you look at life, your mindset, that is it. Your mindset is your lifestyle turned inside out. So once you start realizing that, like once you book that one-on-one with Sunshine, that alignment call with crew, like, listen, there's nothing that's stopping you. Like, every season is my season. And I know that because of Sunshine. I know that because of crew. I know that because of Ramel. I know that because of God. So I'm just like, to see you up here, I want you to get more sleep. But to see you up here, this is bigger than Zoom. I'm gonna care if they just take me information. I'm gonna care. I don't care, because this is bigger than Zoom. This is bigger than us. Like, it is our season every season. Don't matter if it's winter, fall, summer. I'm gonna care about that, because every season is our season. So Sunshine, I love you so much. Okay? I'm gonna jump through I don't even have to jump through the screen, because I'm gonna see you next week. Put on a fit and embarrass them, because we outside.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I cannot wait to love on you.
I love you. Oh my gosh.
Let me tell you something. I don't know what y'all thought y'all paid for. I don't know exactly what you came in here for. I don't know if it was the commercial real estate. I'm not exactly sure what you came in here for, but I promise you, family, what you get when you get into MMA and this mentorship program, it exceeds anything that you could ever imagine. And we was coming in here at 15K and said we will pay this 10 times over for what we got. Y'all came in here at $3,100. Understand the value. This is a family that you get to build with, grow with, invest with, make money with, and go all the way to the top with, and it's permanent, and everybody wants everybody to win. This type of investment is priceless. The real estate and all the rest of that stuff is like the cherry on top. This type of community is absolutely priceless, family. When you get poured into on this type of level with this type of mentors who give of themselves so selflessly, who pour into us and get, like, literally show us ourselves. They literally pour the love. They make us love ourselves by showing us on the daily basis. It is a place that you could not imagine. It's almost like a dreamland that you can't help but to elevate. You cannot help but to elevate in a space like this. You can't be doubting yourself or second guessing yourself or be lazy or whatever. It's not going to happen here. Not in this community. It's not possible, because everybody around you is moving. Everybody around you is elevating. Everybody is moving up. So you guess what? And we don't leave anybody behind. We pulling everybody up with us. So when I tell you, you made the best decision of your life by being here, you definitely did. Jasmine, I love you beyond words. This queen right here has already fired her boss, and she's only 25 years old. I need you to understand what's going on, family. When you get into this type of community, understand what happens. She fired her boss at 25. You better know what's happening. It's MMA for life, baby. I love you, and I can't wait to see you next week, my love.
Yes, I love you. I love you. And I just want to say, like, this transformation, all these hands going up, it's not going to happen if you don't put your hand up. It's not going to happen if you don't book the call. It's not going to happen if you don't push yourself to be involved. If you sit in the back every time, it won't happen for you. I promise you. Unless you show up, unless you step out that comfort zone, then there's no way you will glow up. So God bless. Listen, we outside. I'm letting everybody go because I can talk to Sunshine all day like we not in class.
I love you, Queen. Next up, oh my.
Hold on, real quick. It is 9:30. Send a lot of love to Jazz. It's 9:30. So if you're doing work right now, or if you're not doing work, please start doing work so that way you're not just sitting on the call, right? If you got some work to do it. Put the audio on, listen to it, sort of like a live podcast type of thing. But let's start doing work. And we got to bring Danielle up. So like, if you want to get through everybody, you have to do it 30 seconds or less. And do that, or you're just gonna have to take one hand. So that's up to y'all. But all right, just want to let everybody know.
Queen Naima, come talk to me, Queen.
Hey everybody, so 30 seconds or less. Really quickly, what I realized is I gotta show up for me. I'm showing up for everybody else and my cup is empty. You can't pour from an empty cup. So what am I really giving them? I ain't giving them much. I keep saying I'm giving, but what am I giving? So now I'm here, I'm showing up for me. My light is shining for me first. And then everybody else can follow. Then I can give them. But I have a whole lot more, but 30 seconds or less, I'm done.
Naima, you telling my story that I talk about pouring from empty cups all the time. And so, Queen, I'm grateful that you brought that up, because now that you start pouring into yourself, give them just your overflow. And look at what you built when you was pouring from an empty cup. You were still working miracles. So now when you pour into you, and everybody else only gets from your overflow, imagine the abundance that's going to come from that. I got you, Queen. We're going to talk. We're going to connect. Thank you so much. I appreciate you on every level. And it's so good to see you again, Queen. Love you to life. Y'all show the Queen Naima some love in the chat, family. This 30 seconds or less is not fair. Queen Latifah, come talk to us, Queen.
Peace, family, Grand Rising, future millionaires. I feel like these couple of days has been life-changing. I know in the past where I was in this group and I let my obligations overwhelm me, I started feeling like anxiety, and I realized that my traumas was like really holding me back. And a lot of people don't really speak about like actually seeing a therapist. And I already saw mine this week. Like I try to see him at least like once a month. And I realized that every single time that I made peace with my past, or I understand of why I went through certain things, it made me feel so much better. And another thing I did, I never like to reach out for help. I used to always feel like I got to do everything on my own and feel like it's okay. And it's not. And I realized that in this group, I feel like this time around feel so much better because I'm around like-minded individuals. And I keep asking God for that. And eventually you're going to get what you ask for. And I love being in this group. I can't wait for my call with Danielle because I need more clarity in my business. I know Cruz said like a job is not stable. And I'm like, he's right. I got to quit my job and really start walking into my alignment of being an entrepreneur, which is that exactly what I want to do. So I love you guys. You're like my spiritual family.
We're not going nowhere. We love you too. I can't wait for your call with my sister Danielle as well. I absolutely love it. Welcome back. It's so great to see you. Y'all show Queen Latifah some love in the chat, family. Let's go, Queen Angela. Come talk to us, Queen. Where'd she go? I don't know. What's she?
I just want to say, like, all of this stuff is like an overflow. And each day I'm finding for this week, especially this morning, and even through this experience of all the testimonies and the expressions, I'm feeling all this warmth, and it's reassuring to me. I'm excited, a little nervous now. Something is happening because I'm a little nervous, and that's rare for me. But that just means that a lot of things are working. So I just want to say, a sunshine is a ray, something that covers area and space, and it's covering us. So what you're pouring out, sunshine, truly is warmth. It's reassuring. And boy, I tell you, I just want to continue to be a part of that. So I just want to say thank you. And I can't wait. I give me a call. I'm good.
I promise you.
Thank you.
Love Y'all show the Queen Angela some love. I love it. King Bruce, come talk to me, King.
Hey, Grand Rising, everybody. I'm trying to make this short. Sunshine, you are amazing. We appreciate you, the whole fam, man. So I'm gonna bring it to a different perspective, right? So, of course, you got to make all the calls. You got to be there. I'm going to Detroit to look at some wholesaling business for the business. But long story short, you know, have a sense of urgency. I would say everybody on this call, have a sense of urgency. Just a year and a half ago, I had a major accident, a rollover in a fuel truck. And I'm only saying this not to feel sorry for me or anything like that, is to know that you got a shot right now. And you're breathing on this call. You're here for a reason. You're around people. And you can't take this opportunity for granted. So to everybody, please take this serious. Do what you got to do the homework, follow everybody and do everything they're saying, because these coaches, they've been there before. They only have the best in mind for you. And don't take it personal, man. Let's all grow and glow together.
Absolutely. King Bruce. That is a whole word right there. Right there, we literally have to stay present, and we cannot take 1 second for granted. Most of us have lived long enough to be able to realize that we cannot take one moment of this life for granted. Please show the King some love. I want to thank y'all so very much. Is that one more hand? Queen Alicia, come talk to us, Queen.
Good morning. So last night I missed the call because I got stuck at work. So this morning I decided to take a leave without pay because I feel like I cannot be focused. And at first I woke up and I was worried, like how I'm gonna function. But Sunshine, I feel like I could do anything with y'all. Like I was so motivated this morning. And my son is in the car with me today listening to the call. And he's like, Ma, you got this. You drive. I'm going to take notes for you. Like, say hi, King.
Hey.
And he's literally taking notes on his phone. And he's like, Ma, you got this. It's just 1 month. Take the month off of work. You could do it. So I just wanted to thank y'all for being such an amazing support system.
Oh, absolutely. We so appreciate you. And that's right. Pour into yourself. The same time that you give to somebody else in another company, pour that into yourself. It is your time. It is your time. It is your time. Do it for you, Queen Alicia. We got you. And I'm so glad that you chose you this morning. I will be speaking to you soon as well. I love you tonight. Y'all show the Queen Alicia some love in the chat, family. We got this one last one. We got to move on because I need my sis Danielle to get up here quick, fast, and in a hurry. Queen Judy, come talk to me, Queen.
Hey, Queen. So I just wanted to let everyone know to embrace this moment because today will pass. This has been a family to me. I've got my sunshine every morning. I appreciate you. I got my big brother crew. So understand that if God brought you into this, he brought you into this for a reason, and make today count. Make sure that you make the most out of the coaches, the people here, and what you're getting. Write these things down, write these notes down. Today will pass, but we're here to stay and here to be and help for you guys. So thank you so much, Sunshine. I love you guys.
Thank you. I love you so much. Listen, family, I can't thank y'all enough for this opportunity this morning. Thank you so much, King Crew. Thank you, family. I appreciate y'all on levels that you could never completely understand. I just want y'all to know, y'all already know about the one-on-one calls that you have the opportunity to book me. If there is ever a time that I can do anything to help you out in any way, please feel free to book that call. People call me all the time for all kinds of things. I'm not sure if they know that they were supposed to be paying for those calls, but they know now. And so this opportunity has been everything. However, I need to pass this platform to somebody that's so near and so dear to me, for us to be able to be up here together, to be coaches and advising in this program, to be able to see in a light that is so special. This person is my sis. She's so dear to me. I don't know if I'm bringing her up. I don't know if King Crew is bringing her up, either way, I cannot wait for you to experience my sis, Danielle. She is your ultimate clarity coach in this space. MMA, they are building a foundational set of coaches that is amazing. So next up, y'all, I'm going to tell you to give it up for the clarity coach. But King Crew, are you bringing her up? Am I bringing her up? Are we just getting ready for this clarity coach?
Man, I'm already up. I'm already up.
Everybody up here.
Let's go. Snap it up and clap it up for Sunshine. I love you so much. Both of you throw some sunshine.
Go, sunshine.
Yes, Sunshine. We love you, sis.
Sunshine.
Let's go, sunshine.
Love it. Your baby. Yes.
I love
Oh,
you.
I love you,
sunshine.
Queen.
I'm done
You're
crying.
just
I
the
love you.
best.
John,
I'm
let's
done
get it.
crying. I love you.
Love you.
Come
Love
on.
you, Queen Sunshine.
And I'm a little bit spoiled.
go.
Sunshine lives 7 minutes away from me. So I get to have my sunshine anytime. But family, good morning. If you are here to reach your next level, put level up in the chat. If you are here to grow from the seeds you have planted, type growth in the chat. If you are here to find clarity in your life, get to your next level and grow, let's put the magnifying glass in the chat. I'm gonna wait because don't nobody really use that emoji, but I'm gonna need you to find it this morning. There we go. There we go. There we go. So anytime I say clarity, put that mag glass in the chat. Put it in the chat. So we said we are leveling up, we are growing, we are finding clarity. So what I want you to do is drop some of your goals for the things that you want in your life. Let me see those goals. All right, 6-figure days, 15K per month. I'm loving it, Sunshine. Working out every week. Yep, that's exactly right. The thing is, oh, firing my boss. All right, John, I love it. 50K per month. The thing is, how are we going to get to these goals? How are we really showing up for ourselves? How are we clearing the space in our minds for growth and everything we know we deserve? So for me, the reason why I can ask these questions is because I had to ask myself the same questions. Can I be real with you? Can I be transparent with you? So I came into this community to learn more about commercial real estate, to level up as a real estate investor, and to change the trajectory of my family and our future to build legacy. But honestly, the truth is, I was not ready the way that I think I was. My mindset was completely off. I was not right at all. I suffered from SSD, severe self-doubt. Put Yana in the chat if you suffer from SSD. My biggest problem was I was looking for validation from others, but I needed my own clarity to find out who I was to live the life that I deserved. I couldn't get it from my kids. I couldn't get it from my ex-husband. My parents couldn't give it to me. I had to completely renovate my life and divorce all the things that did not serve me. Moya, can you bring that slide up? I also divorced my husband, but I'm not telling nobody to divorce their spouse. But that was part of the junk that I had in my life. It was part of the dysfunctional relationship that I had in my life. And in order to level up, I had to completely change who I had become, to be able to stop internalizing the fear, stop internalizing the junk. I felt like I was in a cycle of nonsense and I needed to get off the wheel. If you can relate to what I'm saying, put Yana in the chat. I knew that being good enough was not good enough. Yes, I did all the things I was supposed to do. I went to school, I got my master's degree, I became a licensed therapist. I love what I do. I have a passion for helping people. It took me 10 years to get my degrees and to become licensed. But the biggest problem was while I was there for other people, while everybody depended on me, while I was helpful to other people, while I helped everybody solve their problems, I was not doing the same for myself. I was not seeing myself the way that I should have been seeing myself. I was comfortable where I was. At the same time, I had a burning inside of me that would not go away. That's what led me here. To be honest, I had to face myself. I had to come to a turning point where I got mad, and I had to tell myself that it wasn't serving me, that life wasn't serving me. I had to cut the crap for myself. And part of that was actually getting on that alignment call with Coach Crew. I thought that I knew exactly what I wanted, that I was ready to go forward with this successful entrepreneur life, with doing all the things. But like he told you earlier, I was so resistant because I had so much internal baggage that I had to dig up and get out. I was not only resistant, I was completely avoiding myself, completely avoiding the things that I needed to be present to. I needed to be present to myself. The only way, family, that we are going to level up, grow, and find clarity is that we have to face ourselves in the mirror. Put some mirror emojis in the chat. The thing is, the real hack, the real hack is that it's all on you. It starts with you. To get those strategic partnerships like I have with Moya and Sunshine, to build the business that you want, to become the CEO of your life, to get the life that you truly deserve, it all starts with you. I want everybody to come off of mute and say, it's all on me.
It's all on me.
It's all on me.
All on me.
It's all on me.
All on me.
It's all on me.
On me. Let's
It's
go.
in you. It's in you, family. It's in you. So my question to everybody, and raise your virtual hands if you want to answer, is what do you need to get clear on? What avoided behaviors have you been hiding from yourself?
Raise your virtual hands, family. Let's talk to the Queen Danielle. Don't be scared. Let's talk.
Let's go. King John and Queen Judy.
You know, I gotta tell y'all, I'm so blessed by this tonight. And I love talking to Danielle. One of the things I love about her is she's so precise and she listens to what people have to say. And when I had a conversation with her, something I shared with her, she may not remember, I was divorced too. And the pain of the past was my baggage. And the pain of my past, I carried with me into my future. And so just a reflection of her life, the pain that she's gone through. But the amazing thing about her is that she turned her pain into her power. So this is a ministry moment from her to us of turning our pain into our power. Because I talked to Danielle, I got more clarity. And I'm telling you something, all that pain in my past is going to be my power. Thank you, Danielle.
Oh, thank you, John. Oh, King, thank you so much. You don't know how many times that you actually rescued me by just leaning in and being vulnerable with me. Thank you so much. Love you, Queen Judy.
Love you.
We love you, Danielle.
All right, Naima. Hey, Queen.
Hey, so, you know what? I'm here. And one of the issues, and when I was listening to you, it was always that fear of worrying about what somebody would have to say. No more of that. I'm here for me. I'm standing up for me. You know, I don't need anyone else to see me. I see me. I see me first, you know, so that's where I was having an issue, but I'm clear on that, you know, and thank you for your message.
Oh,
I
thank
really
you so
appreciate it.
much. Thank you so much, Naima. That was me for most of my life, to be honest with you. It really, really was. Always trying to please other people and thinking about what everybody else would say. But at the end of the day, nobody else is going to do this. If you're here in this room, it's because you want to be the first one to do it. Like, it's all on me. I don't know anybody else in my family that's doing this. So either I step up or I just bail out, and I'm not bailing out. So you got to step up. Thank you,
Okay,
Naima.
thank you.
Angela, hey Queen. You got everybody fired up this morning. You had me fired up.
Wasn't like it was planned, that's for sure. Listen, for me, I don't know how you guys are gonna take this. But if I, like I said, if I don't put it on the table, I can't grow. For me, I'm the middle child of 6, and I look up and I look down, and I've carried both sides. My parents have passed, and I'm still carrying both sides. When I left teaching this year, it wasn't planned. I said, I need to do this for me. Outside of everything I've done outside of teaching, in programs and all that stuff, I did it for them. It was easy. It wasn't hard. I wasn't fearful, needed it done. But when I came down to just do it for me, everything I started, I never finished. The only thing I finished was college. When I got the degree, you did all that stuff because you had to get accountability. And that in me, because I'm looking and hearing, I'm like, what is my thing? What is it that I haven't been clear on? I haven't had to be accountable to me, because everybody else had to be accountable to the students, to administration. Everybody was looking for something. So I always delivered. But when it was my turn, it was like, I'll do it tomorrow. And having to get up at 5:30 in the morning, I thought, at first I thought, oh my God. But it's the best thing. It's so peaceful for me in the morning. It's my time. You know what I mean? So for me, my thing is, I don't know why I go to a point and I stop. I'll go to another, I'll start a new something and I stop. I'll start a new something and I stop. Oh, there's a new answer. I'll try that one. I'm then trying all these things. And I said, this is home. I'm not gonna quit, because I'm not a quitter, but I have had in the past stop and start issues. Why? I'm not sure, but I need to get that out, because if I'm gonna be my own CEO, boss, millionaires, multi-millionaires, because there's some things I gotta finish. Medical center, a veteran center. I gotta finish an entrepreneur school. There's some things I gotta do. I think somebody said earlier this week, about what you got. I think it's in the chat, in the stream, that what you got people need. And that hit me. I almost cried. I just go, crap. Then I felt guilty that the things that I'm holding on to, people are missing out, and God trusted them with me. And I'll leave you guys with this. Les Brown said, don't be the one that is in the last moment of their lives, laying there with the ghosts of all the gifts that you didn't produce, and all the gifts and things that were entrusted to you, but you didn't act on. So don't have those ghosts asking why. And I thought, I don't know why, but I do need help in that area. I don't know why. So I don't have that answer, but I know that is a key for me.
Well, you know what it sounds like to me, Angela, honestly. So you did it for everybody else for so long, because it sounds like you were on point at your job. You were focused at your job. You were focused for pouring into everybody else. You have so many things that you want to accomplish, right? Yes. So the thing is that you just need to lean into the first one. Lean into the first one, and all the other ones will fall behind. But you have to complete the first one first. Figure out what is more achievable for you in this present moment where you're at, and start there, and it will lead you to the next thing. but you have to be disciplined and consistent on the first one first. And then it will lead you to all of the other things that you want to accomplish, because you're not wrong. There's nothing wrong with you with the stop and start, stop and start. You are creating ideas. You're creating this new life for yourself. You have to open up and give yourself grace on that. This is new. You've been serving everybody else but you, and it's time for you to serve yourself.
Thank you. Because I'm ready. I don't want to stop and start anymore. I just, if that's where I need the clarity on, like you said, start the first one, then I got to finish this course. I started the class, I got interrupted, and a week goes by. I go, crap, I'm only on class number 1. A week goes by, dang. And then it drifts more, and I go, oh, let me get back to it. And then I said, I got to review because I don't remember. I can't keep doing that.
And so this is the reason why, and you've just completely dug into this community so fast. I love it, Queen. So the Love Plus app, right? So that's why we have all these challenges. So the time blocking challenge, like those are the things that you need to use. The business execution challenge. Those are things and tools that will help you. Because as you go into those different challenges and groups too, you'll see other people that are struggling with the same thing as you. And that's how you also build strategic partnerships. You'll see somebody in the business execution, they may be trying to do the same thing that you're doing or something close, and you reach out to them and you guys start talking and you figure out how you can utilize each other to help each other level up and grow. You are in the right space, Angela. You are in the right space.
Thank you. I don't mean to take up everybody's time.
No, you're fine, Queen. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Thank you. So you said time blocking space.
All right, Drea, iPhone Drea.
Good morning, everybody. So I feel like behaviors that I am trying to, or I am going to divorce are my procrastination with getting things started out of fear, and like also my fear of like public speaking. Like a lot of the times I won't raise my hand, so I'm trying to get out of that spirit. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
That's okay, take your time.
I'm sorry, y'all. You could go to somebody else. I'm
No,
having a hard time getting
I'm not gonna go to anybody else. We're here. We're gonna stay right here. Take your time. You fine.
Okay, so for some reason, I think it stems from like my being teased as a child, that I have a fear of speaking in front of people, because like when you're younger, I had a bad overbite and full lips, and so I got teased for that. So that kind of made me always be the person that stays in the background and not want to speak up. But I want to be the person who walks into the room and commands the room, and I'm comfortable talking without getting nervous. And I'm happy to be a part of this group, and I'm happy to see that others are willing to be vulnerable and tell their stories. And I just thank you guys for sharing your stories, because it's really a motivation to me, and I'm happy to be surrounded around people who actually can pour into me. And that's pretty much it.
I know you may not see it, but that's what you just did. It's people in here right now that don't have their cameras on, that wants to speak, that are afraid. And to be honest, Drea, I was just like you. Do you know how hard King Crew had to work to get me up here? You have no idea, right? And this is what I do every day. Like, I help people every day. And he's like, you got to come from behind the camera. You got to stop playing small. I'm like, no, I'm fighting him all the way. But you doing it, Queen, and I feel you. I feel you. So one of the things that I did to overcome a lot of the self-doubt that I had to be able to talk to people is I would literally do like the mirror challenge on the Love Plus app, but I would stand in front of the mirror with no clothes on every single day and just say positive affirmations to myself, just talk to myself. Like my kids would come in the bathroom, like, who are you talking to? I would be screaming, yelling, cheering myself on, because if I don't do it, then how can I expect anybody to do it for me? So I think that that would be a good start for you. Literally just being vulnerable with your own self and accepting all of the beauty that you have. You are beautiful, Drea. You are beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing, Queen. Thank you for being vulnerable because you just helped somebody. You did.
Thank you, guys.
I want to add something, and I want to say this to you, Drea. You are a beauty queen. Understand? When you look at yourself, you know you're a goddess. I want you to understand how beautiful you are. It doesn't matter about the words that I'm saying. It doesn't matter about anybody else. It matters about how you feel and what you say. But the ancestors chose you for a reason. Just because you feel like in the past when people tease you, those were their limitations. Don't allow other people's limitations to be placed on you. And don't fight to keep them. You understand? I want you to be so resilient and resistant to negativity. There's a gift that you have. There's a you inside of you. You're one of one, Queen. Hey, I'm quite sure most people got the feeling that I felt when you started talking like, yeah, you are beautiful. How can somebody ever even say that to you? But I see because kids have the insecurities about themselves. And then they lash it out on other people because that's how they were taught maybe, but that's how they hide behind the cloth of their own cluelessness. And I want you to understand you are abundant. If you stand up and you do exactly what you say you want to do, you're going to get it. But guess what? Just like Danielle said, everything you had a fear of, you just overcame in one shot. This is why we require you a request, a suggestion, say, hey, raise your virtual hand because you're going to get something out of it. And I know that it takes a lot of courage for you to be here right now, be in this position. But Queen, we need you here. We need you here. Everybody put in the chat. In fact, you don't even got to worry about me asking people to put it back. You look in the chat right now. You look in the chat right now and go look at what everybody said while you were talking.
Yeah, we need you.
Like
we need you, Queen.
100%. Your voice matters. Everybody put my voice matters. Alana was like, yo, I don't want to cry today. We want you to cry. Sometimes we'll be like, yo, pull them up on stage, man. Put them up on stage, let them cry. Like, yeah, all right, we're going to let them cry today. So crying is a beautiful thing. Guess why, y'all? Because you're like a plant. Everybody's like a plant. We're nature. We say we want to go out in nature, but sometimes we forget we're nature. When you water yourselves, you grow. Okay? So everybody put I'm watering myself in the chat. Like this is part of your watering. Watering. Like I said, sometimes we're gonna come up here, we're gonna give you game. Every week we're gonna bring somebody in front of you, they're gonna offer you something, they're gonna show you how you can level up in your business. But we want to also make time that we can share like this, like family, right? Because it's unfortunately that sometimes our biological family, we can't sit down and have these type of conversations, but our creative family, we're gonna actually do it. We're gonna sit down and have these tough conversations and heal from the traumas of the past. So that way we can turn our pain into power and be able to walk in our purpose and live in paradise. So everybody send some love to the Queen in the chat. Great job, Drea. Great job.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Drea. Queen Ty. Good morning. Where'd she go? We lost her.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm at a loss for words. That just blew me away. Like, Drea, you are beautiful. You are everything. Like, I'm so glad you are here. Like, we're in a little personal group together. I knew it was a reason. Like, you are everything. But for me, it has kind of been the opposite. You know, I was kind of like the only girl in the family. I was spoiled. Everybody kind of treated me like a baby doll. So I never really had to work or do anything. Like, and now I'm 35 and I'm like, I don't even know who I am because everybody has always done things for me, always taken care of me, always. I'm lost. I am so lost. Not anymore though. This week has brought me so much clarity. I did the clarity challenge. I've been cleaning areas in my life even if it's small things, such as just cleaning out a closet. I feel like cleaning out that space will help me clean up space in my mind. And it has been. Like, it's just been little things that's been taking me to where I need to go. I'm not there yet. I'm definitely not there yet, but these are just little steps that's breaking down them barriers and them walls for me to be strong by myself. Like, I don't need nobody. Just call me Little Sunshine, just Junior Sunshine, because baby, ain't nobody dim in my life. I have to get off of it. Okay.
I love it. I love it, Ty. I love it. One thing I do want to tell you is to give yourself grace on this journey, because like you said, you haven't done this before and you felt lost. So while you're doing this, you know, while you're stepping up to the plate, while you are working on becoming who you deserve to be, make sure that you give yourself grace. Because I can tell you're one of those people that get it done, like you're about your business, but make sure you give yourself grace through this process so that you don't lose steam and get frustrated with yourself. But it is all in you. You got it. You got it, Queen. Latanya.
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm at work.
No,
So,
good morning.
I wanted to first thank Sunshine for her amazing vulnerability that really blessed my soul. And I thank you even for pouring out in what you endured. For me, I know there are several things I have to divorce, such as procrastination. A lot of people touch on these very same things, you know, procrastination, self-doubt, people pleasing. You know, these are some of the things in my younger years that I really struggled with, and I thought I had gotten better. I have not. And here I am at 45 years old, and I still feel as though I'm finding myself. No tears. I am the youngest of six and the only girl, and I've always been like a go-to person. Oh, you're the smart. You're smart. You know, you're fine. You're hardworking. It's good. But I pour out of me to so many people that I'm empty most of the time. At work, I'm the human resource director, so I get my staff, they come in and they complain, or, you know, they have their issues, and I find myself having to pour into them. And then I am a mom of three, so, you know, I have to take care of them. So I feel as though I'm always giving till there's no more of me left to do the things that I want to do for myself. And, you know, it just takes a toll on me mentally, emotionally, and physically. And, you know, I just get overwhelmed and don't know what to do anymore. You know, I spoke before about being fearful of a lot of things when it comes to showing up for myself. You know, I get that self-doubt thinking that I'm going to fail if I really put forth that full effort, if I truly step out on faith. And then it's like, oh my God, well, what if I don't make it? What if I don't get it right? Then how am I going to be able to help this one and that one? But I know that if I continue to sit back on my gifts, that I'm never going to be the great person that I know that God has called me to be.
Mm-hmm. So first, take a deep breath. Let's just start there, Queen. Take a deep breath. Because I don't know anything about your life. I don't know what you're dealing with on a daily basis, but I can tell one of your biggest things is that you just want to get it right. And the thing is that we're not always going to get it right. You know, you put your best foot forward and you move, you know, with authenticity, you move in what you know, but you cannot beat up on yourself. This journey right here is going to require you to step up for you. Somebody is not going to be happy with you. And it's going to be okay, because you deserve to pour into yourself now. Everybody else depends on you. That's fine. You don't have to give all of that up, but you do have to serve notice. You have to serve notice to those people that are in your life, to at least explain to them or let them know that this is where you are now. And so it's got to change, because you're not going to be able to do all those things at one time. You have to concentrate on yourself. Tap in with me, Latanya.
Okay. Absolutely.
All right. Love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, family, for letting me come up here and share with you today. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for showing up for yourselves today and being consistent. The accountability is what we all need every day.
Absolutely. Everybody send some love to Danielle in the chat. You will see the links go through. You can book a one-on-one with Danielle, book a one-on-one with Sunshine. There are two separate calls, the two types of calls. So just from what you heard today, you can kind of understand that Danielle is more focused on clarity and Sunshine is more focused on accountability. You can use them together. When I do my alignment calls, those are two parts of my alignment call. And we're going to have Jasmine come up next week. And Jasmine is the energy coach. So not only do you need clarity in your life, you also need accountability, and you for sure need energy. You cannot pop up on this screen or pop up in your life with low energy, because what you tune into frequently becomes your frequency, right? And vice versa. So if your frequency is always a low vibration, what you're going to see is low vibrational people. You're going to have low vibrational food. You're going to have low vibrational conversations. You're going to have a low vibrational life. But if you start to tune into high vibrations and you become high vibrational, you'll have those in alignment with your assignment. So we have those one-on-one calls right here. Moya and Sunshine, Jasmine, y'all can just copy this. Daniel, you can copy that and just copy and paste it and put it back in chat. So, all right, cool. Send some love to Queen Danielle. Send some love to Queen Sunshine. I want to bring up one more person because tomorrow, which is Saturday, and then you have Sunday, right? So you have workouts. So we're requiring you to work out 3 days a week. Some of you, I know you probably haven't worked out in the last 3 years. It's okay. You're going to start off slow. We do have a beginner's workout, and that's on Sundays. But we have a more like, okay, wellness. I'm just going to let Nico come up and just share because I don't want to steal her thunder. But there's wellness on Saturday, right? And there's also a program that's going to allow you to look into yourself, love on yourself a little bit, so that way you can get to that next level. But once again, if you can't make it on Sundays, you can make it on Saturdays. But we want you to make them on both. On Sundays, it's going to be with Nicole, and that's Fitness Efficient. It's going to be with Nicole. Then we're going to have Nico, but I'm going to have Nico come up. Where's Nico at? Is Nico here? All right, so we're going to bring, she here? All right, let's bring her up. Yeah, some of y'all like, I don't know about that working out, man. You had me at the therapy session, but the workout, look, totality. It's about totality. Okay, you want to have a healthy mind, but you also want to have healthy body, healthy bank account, healthy relationships. So it's all about literally putting yourself in a place to receive help. And we also have Queen Vanessa as well. Queen Vanessa is someone that is in the health and wellness space within our Mailbox Millionaire Academy. So what's up, Nico? How are you? How are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm always amazing. Thank you so much, Coach Crew. You are absolutely phenomenal. Sunshine, thanks for the sunshine. Thanks for the sunshine. Oh my goodness, Danielle, rain, 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 drop it, drop it. Oh my gosh, John and Judy, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Moya, what you say? Oh my goodness, when I say, do me a favor, just drop the plus sign in the app so that I can see, you can hear me, you can feel me, you can what? You can't smell me because it's raining, but guess what? You can feel me. When I say, oh my goodness, I can understand each and every one of you guys, because as you tell your story, it resonates, it sits, it gives you that warm hug on the heart. Why? Because I understand. I totally, totally understand. Let me know, crew, when I am able to share my screen. When you guys get that ability to share, just let me know in the chat when I am, because Coach Crew started off with plan. That was me. I had that mumble mentality. I'm an athlete. I'm once an athlete, always an athlete. I played basketball, I played softball, and I am a brown belt in martial arts. So don't mess with me, because if you're near me, I come to protect my family. You know, I come to protect millionaires. I do, the Mailbox Millionaires. So watch out. I will. No, I'm sorry. I am a brown belt, but guess what? Guess what, Drea? That taught me performance, Being an athlete taught me to be strategic. It taught me to perform. But guess what? I lost my voice, even though I was a daughter, even though I was the only girl out of 9. So on my dad's side was 5, and on my other side was 5. So I was only girl. So I understand. I grew up as well with saying there was a different level of queendom. There's a different level that you automatically had delivered to you. But when I got into sports, it was, oh, you got to work for that. No, you got to change your mindset. No, you got to understand how you got to meditate. You got to understand how you got to come to the board. And that's where that information and that's where that overload came from, working out. Oh, this is how you work out? Oh, this is how you keep your body up. See, because as women, can I talk to the women for a second? I'm gonna get you, man. We taught that you got to work out to be a certain way, right? You got to work out to be a certain way. But in sports and in martial arts, and being the only girl performing in martial arts and the only girl getting up there sparring, meaning getting up there competing with men, it taught me, wait, men see working out differently. So I came to my community because I wanted to deliver that automatically. I want to be able to deliver that. Working out doesn't have to be like, oh my God, I don't want to do this, right? It doesn't have to be like, oh, this is a chore. Why do I have to do this? But I also wanted to deliver the fact that you can do this on all levels. You can make it part of your life. Yes, I do. I get it. I understand. But guess what? It wasn't until what? Not even 3 months ago, I became totally depleted. I didn't know whether I go to the left or go to the right. Yes, I had all this education, all this knowledge about nutrition, about eating. Why? Because I watched my dad suffer. He suffered because he didn't know the right foods to eat. And then he didn't know how to recover from depression. Yeah, they didn't talk about depression like that because, right, you don't talk about going to counseling. That's not a thing that you talk about in our community, right? But Dad didn't know how to recover. So I watched him choose the wrong foods. I watched his health decline. And I was the daughter right there talking about, Daddy, please don't eat that. Daddy, please don't eat that. Your stomach is going to hurt. Daddy, please don't eat that. Can we just go run and work out? So that gave me a different reservoir, a different portal to how to deliver health and wellness to us, how we can really be fit, how we can really heal, and how we can really be healthy. See, that's my platform. That's where I found my purpose. And then, oh my goodness, I was scrolling and I seen, there's a challenge. And I seen the 3 kings and they just drew me. Yes, they just drew it. You know how you just see something, you feel something, it touched every part of your senses. It touched every part of my senses. Oh, I didn't mention I am the caretaker for my mom. My mom was sitting there and I was like, Ma, you feel that? She's like, I feel that. She's the quiet storm. I feel that. And so her, myself, and my son, we all put up the money to get in the room. So sometimes you got to put your last in. Sometimes you got to elbow the people next to you to get in the room. And it was in that room that I realized, there was some clarity. There was some things from my childhood that still has some layers that need to be peeled off. Because yes, I was good with performing. Yes, I was good with taking a task. I was good with being the best athlete in softball and basketball. I was good with getting out there and competing with guys and young men when it was time to up level my belt, to go from a green belt to a brown belt and then sit on a black belt. I was easy with that. But you want me to talk? Coach Crew, you tripping. No, that's not. I'm going to turn my camera off. No, don't ask me to talk to the people because I just want to get up there. And then I learned in that call, I sat there. I did. Mom and I sat there. I'm saying not even 3 months ago, y'all. Not even 3 months. Again, I told you, I was addicted to performing because I knew how to do that. I was addicted to tell me when the game is, tell me who's on the lineup. Coach Crew, no, I'd be asking what, when, where, no. But it wasn't until I realized I'm going to go back and I'm going to tap into some of us. Yes, I was the elite top instructor here in Atlanta, here in DC area, and also in California. Not only was I a top elite instructor, I also was the recruiter for some of the gyms that you might go to, LA Fitness. And then in COVID, let me back it up. They furloughed us. And I was again lost thinking, oh my God, I've given them 14 years of my life and they just furloughed us. What do I do with all this information and this knowledge? I don't know what to do with this skill that I acquired. And then at the end of this amazing challenge with the 3 kings needs accountability calls, Coach Crew called me. And he touched a button inside of me that I really didn't realize I needed to elevate. I didn't know that I needed more growth. I didn't know that I needed that alignment in a certain kind of way. I didn't know the inner child was looking for a connection and support, and I got them both. So the inner child needed the connection and the support. But the adult Nico, the healed Nico, the challenging, the moving Nico, you know, we are human in layers. And I remember leaving that call, that accountability call, that I call it the sharpen call, because Coach Crew sharpened me all the way together. And then I talked to Coach Sunshine and was like, Sunshine, she said, I know. She just has a way of saying, I know, right, John? I know. And I realized at that point, this is where we need to be. This is where my purpose lies. This is where my clarity lies. This is how I move. This is how I groove. Let me know when you can see the screen of mine here. Yes, Fit for Wellness was birthed. It was birthed during COVID because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to go any further because after 14 years, LA Fitness said, deuces. We sorry, but we not sorry. All the skills. We sorry, we not sorry. All the people you recruited for us. Oh, we sorry, we not sorry that you was the top elite instructor. Bye-bye. And then they fired me. So it wasn't promised. And then that's when life happened. That's when I fell into what? This amazing family. Why? Because all I wanted to do is enrich the lives of others by teaching the foundations of health and wellness. Why is that important? Because in order for you to be wealthy, you got to be healthy. That's mentally, that's spiritually, that's emotionally. It don't go no further than that. And so guess what? In our workouts, we are going to be working physically, mentally, and spiritually on whatever level that is. Yes. I work with seniors. I have a senior class. I work with athletes. I am an athlete. I work with injuries. Yes. Because I left this one for last. Because my vision is ultimately to aim to improve the overall lives and your fitness and your health. And guess what? The beauty just comes naturally, don't it? It just comes naturally because your beauty is inside. You radiate, you shine from inside out. And so guess what? When you show up on that screen to work out, all I want you to do is come with your sunshine, come with your smile, and come with what? Your vulnerability. Because in order for me to walk into this amazing family, guess what? We all had to be vulnerable at one point. Yes, we all had to be vulnerable. And so guess what? Learning to work out, whether it's Saturday, whether it's Sunday, it's just learning something new. It is going to be what? Progressive. You're going to be able to say, okay, I could start here, but then I'm going to be like, yes, and yes, and yes, you can kick it up a notch. You can kick it up a notch. You can kick it up a notch. So you'll have every way and every opportunity to kick it up a notch. Why? Because now that I'm elevator, now the fire is underneath me, I want to elevate you. I want to pull you to another level of growth in fitness, another level in health, another level in wellness. And when you combine that together, here's your healing and here's your wealth. Listen, family, it's time to go out and get it. It's time to go out and get it on every level. The wealth is coming, your health is coming, your healing is coming, but let's get into pure alignment. Let's say what? The mogul mentality, right? So now I think you ain't no more mama mentality. That's over with, y'all. That's a wrap. I come in with a different mentality. Family, feel me, hear me, love me. Sunshine is back to you, or Coach Crew, is it on you? Because guess what? I love y'all to the moon and back. And if I can't, I'll fight to get to the moon and get you.
Oh yeah, 100%. Everybody unmute yourself, send some love. Nico, please.
Let's go.
Oh, let's
Yes,
go,
thank you,
Queen.
thank you.
Nico,
Yes,
Nico,
we
Nico.
do.
Let's
I'm
go.
ready.
Love
I'm
it.
ready.
Mogul,
I'm
everybody
ready.
ready? Let's
Let's
go.
get it, Queen.
Let's
Let's real life.
go.
Hey,
Let's
hey.
Good
go.
job,
I want them
Nico. Good
strong
job.
arms.
Yes,
We ready.
sir.
Yes.
Ready,
Go.
ready,
What a
Yes.
good.
good job.
Yes.
You are phenomenal.
Let's get it,
Thank
family.
you.
You are amazing.
Let's go, Nico.
Beautiful.
Okay, so great stuff, everybody. So we put together a class on Saturdays. Nico, what do we call it? Let everybody know what we call this class, because we want you to have a full experience. Life is about these experiences. So when you start to really immerse yourself in what we would say different levels of life, you start to experience a greater level of life. Like you can sit at the surface level, or you can go deep. We want to go deep. We want to go into the layers. We want to uncover certain things that was holding you back, but we also want to give you tools for transformation. What's the program? Let everybody know a little bit about the program for tomorrow and every Saturday going forward for this particular 30-day, 40-day program that we have.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we start promptly at 10:30. So that gives you a chance to get up and get fresh, right? Get up and get fresh. Or you could just roll out and roll into the Zoom room. That's on you. But our goal here is to get you fit, right? Fitness looks like it's different for everybody, right? It's different according to where you are, where you've been, but we want to get you fit. We want to get you healed, right? Healing starts with our mind, starts with us moving, and we want you healthy. Yes, we want you healthy. So when you get ready to pop in, I want you to start early. Not 10:30, not 10:25, don't roll in the door, right? I want you to start 10 o'clock, getting yourself nice and ready. If that is you and you come fasting, come on the fasting state. All I would ask you to do is make sure you have water with you and make sure you have something. If you do a juice, that's right, perfect. If you do a smoothie, that's amazing. Just give yourself some kind of fuel because we want you moving. We want you healthy. We want you wealthy. So come on out to Fit, Healed, and Healthy tomorrow morning, 10:30.
Absolutely. If you want to be fit, you want to be healed, you want to be healthy, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you want to be fit, healed, and healthy. I know that's me. If that's me, say that's me. Like I'm telling you right now, that's me. But the thing is, once again, we want to give you every way to say yes to yourself. I was on the phone with Sunshine, I think, and Danielle and them, and I was like, hey, look, one day I realized I didn't love myself as much as I thought I did, right? Because I wasn't watching things I put into my body. I wasn't watching the music, wasn't watching what I was tuning into. So I just want everybody to realize, whatever you're going through right now, this is temporary. Put temporary in the chat. So when you feel that pain, it's temporary. It's not that this is going to be your life. This is temporary. So on the other side of pain is that power that we spoke about. Like imagine what would having a better body do? Put some answers in the chat. Like what would having a better body do? And I want people to raise their virtual hands if you want to come up and share a little quick before we get ready to close this out. I want to know, like for you, what would it be like for you to be healed, fit, healthy, just a whole totality of transformation? What would it be like for you? Like, what could you get done being your best version of yourself? So let's just take some hands. We're gonna do 30 seconds or less so we can get as many people as possible. If you raised your virtual hand before, raise it again. The more you participate, the better your life becomes. If you are the MVP, I always talk about this little MVP ring. You probably can't see it as well. MVP, if you are the most valuable participant in your life, something magical happens. So let's go with Anthony. Bring Anthony up.
Man, I'm glad I was able to get on because they're ready to drop this section in. But for health, like I've been plant-based for 8 years, and it's done wonders. I like to eat, y'all. Like I love to eat. And I got a little belly because there's a lot of bread back in the island. You know, they always got hot bread, but you know, I still want to take it to the next level because my mom passed away in January. She was only 62. And it really, you know, impacted me, but it really hurt my brothers. But I want to be here for my daughters and my great-grandchildren. So I know it's very important. And like Queen Nico said, all these billionaires, they're healthy. Look at Grant Cardone. He looks better now than he did 20 years ago. So health is wealth. That is for real. And I wanted to say one last thing, crew. I'm gonna see you next week. Me and Anna, we ran with speed, and we're gonna go up there to New York, see y'all. So you're gonna see the whole fam.
Hey, New York. Look, first of all, I'm gonna bring Jasmine up too to elaborate on that as well. But we got the Mogul Meet Up. Whoever's gonna be in New York City area on 18th, 19th, 20th, we have a Mogul Meet Up on Saturday. Anytime we get together on the Mogul Meetups, it's always a beautiful time, always a transparent situation. But this is the time to see all the family in person, right? And as we continue to travel throughout the states, we usually have these Mogul Meetups. So please, if you're all the way in California, don't be upset that we have it in New York. When we come to California, we have that as well, just so everybody knows.
I'm in Ohio, so no excuses, man. You gotta think about it. You want to be a millionaire, you gotta surround yourself with millionaires, man. High level people,
Absolutely. Jasmine, come up real fast, Jasmine.
King Anthony, how you just let the secret out? What happened?
Yeah, Anthony.
Anna,
It was me.
Anna told me. Anna, speak on it, Queen.
Because we're going so far, so it's better to let people know, because some people might be on the fence about it. So, if you let them know we're going, hey, he's gonna go, they're gonna go, we're gonna be there. So
oh my gosh, it was so funny. He
said,
don't tell nobody. He said, don't tell nobody. I said, the secret is safe with me. He just came up there and said that you should have seen my face. It would have been priceless. I was like, what did you just do?
What? I'm gonna cry all day today. That's the goal. I'm gonna just water my flowers all day today. That's it.
That's right. Jasmine, speak about your event that you have going on, because this is what we want to do, y'all. We want to turn this event into one of the biggest events for entrepreneurs. Jasmine has created something so spectacular, but we got to help her build it. The number one thing right now is we got to build ourselves. We're thankful. I'm voted as a nominee to just really be the most inspirational person ever. And I thank you, because all of you are allowing me to be that person. But I can't win it without you. So that's why Jasmine is saying, hey, look, if y'all really want these Kings to win, put the votes in. She hit me up on the side. She's like, bro, like, you haven't even sent out your link once. And it's really because I don't want you to feel convinced because I'm asking you to vote on it. So if Jasmine is putting it out there, hey, just let the people speak. If I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win. If not, I'm still the most inspirational. Y'all see these awards behind me? I don't care. I don't do it for that. I do it for me, right? Because if I do it for me, I get to do it for we. That's why, like, it's not about just solving my own problems. It's about solving other people's problems. Because if I make an impact, I can get the income. I'm not worried about that. But if I can do what I need to do, it's going to show up in my world. Because what happens is it all starts in your reality, then it's 3D printed in this physicality world. So if I'm the most inspirational, then guess what? That's what's going to happen. If I'm not, then I got some work to do, right? Because we got a whole community here full of people. So when we talk about dropping that link and voting on it, go ahead and vote on it, because what that's doing is going to help you out. You might be the next person. So we have new people coming into this organization, to the team, right? Nico is literally still inside of her challenge, her mentorship. She's still inside. She got a couple weeks left, right? But the point is this: at any moment, your blessing can be had. At any moment. But if you never show up, you never get it. And we're going to get to you, Ebony. I got your hand raised. I'll see you. You never get it. This is why I say when you act in the present, you get gifted with things. She was acting in the present. I called her up. She wasn't fearful. Yes, she was timid. Anytime I call somebody up, they do get, all right, what's going on? Just like we did with Blue and everybody else, so on and so forth. But guess what? Every person you've seen come bless the stage was sitting in the same seat you at. The only difference is most of them paid 10K, 15K, 20K. You paid 3,100, right? Or maybe if you got the plan, you paid 4,000. All right, but cool. Jasmine, what's going on August 20th in New York City?
Yeah, so August 20th, New York. It's going to be in Freeport, New York. It's on the water, across the street from the water. It's the third annual award ceremony for our business owners, for those in the community that, you know, just really enhances business owners, enhances their quality, their hospitality, and just providing sustainable and longevity through their business. So that's why we have this event. That way we do it through podcasts, we do it through events, soon to be software, and obviously through mentorship, through Love Plus. Like, it's really the biggest event of the year for business owners to take the time and stop, because we're always going, right? It's the time to stop and really reflect on everything that we have done, all the goals that we have set, all the goals that we have reached, all the goals that we are going to reach. It's really that time to appreciate oneself, appreciate those around us, and really just get in the room to network. There's no way that we can get the best out of life if we're not able to put ourselves in the room with value, with more value, with high level value. So that's what the event is. Like Cruz said, he is up for most inspirational. I know I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm just overflowing with blessings right now. So Crew is up for most inspirational of 2023. Ramel Crew Jamel MMA is up for best mentorship of 2023, and they are winning. They have to win, but they have to win with our help, with our decisions, our family decisions. Send the links to your families, because in order for you to, in order for you to vote, your family has to vote, because if they believe what you believe, then y'all are ones, but technically it needs to be 20 votes. So make that happen. Cousins, sisters, brothers, uncles, everybody, the dog, make the dog an email, make the cat an email, make the email. That is all I have to say, because I'm the president and I cannot say anymore.
All right, Jasmine can't be the one to vote on us. So the only thing that she can do is advocate, because she knows the space better than anybody else. So she is making a point to say, hey, look, if you feel like you're getting value from just maybe one call you've been on, if just one moment that you've been, I don't know if you're brand new here or anything, but I do know that you've been affected by beautiful, positive energy. If this is something that's true, we want you to go put it down. See, I don't know if I'm going to win most inspirational. I don't know. The thing I do know is that nobody else has created an app that is going to put you in a space to transform your life, to take you from on the seat to on the stage. Literally, you're watching people's transformation in real time. This is what we're about. We're about real-time results. Understand that. So please, look, this is an opportunity for you to express yourself. This is an opportunity for you to love on yourself. It's an opportunity to love on your coaches. But most importantly, this is an opportunity to make history. Everybody put the word history in the chat. We're going to make some history, y'all. We're going to really make some history. We're going to blow this thing up. The golden carpet. Forget the red carpet. It's going to be the golden carpet. Taking this to the next level. We're taking it to this next level. Put next level in the chat. Everybody's going to the next level. Put next level in the chat. So this is going to be you on stage. We want Nico to have a space of fitness. She get to get nominated. She wins, right? We want to come in here and dominate. We want to have the best voiceover awards, right? We want to change the whole game, right? We want to put John and Judy up there, right? Understand, we want to have a whole new category, energy coach. Do you ever really hear about energy coaches? No, we're going to set the standard today, right? We're going to have the energy coach award. Please understand, we are breaking in new levels of life, new levels of standards. And I want to know if you're ready for that next level. If you're ready for that next level, put next level in the chat. So thank you for that, Jasmine. Really do appreciate it. Also, put the information in the chat and in the telegrams as well, so that way everybody can get that. So let's go with Ebony. Ebony, let's bring Ebony up. Ebony's been waiting patiently. Like I said, patiently. Appreciate you, Queen. Let's bring her on.
Good morning. So I missed like all of the beginning of the call because I had to present for work, but once I got off, I jumped on, and I think I jumped on at the right part because Coach Nico hit the nail on the head. Because when you start talking about alignment and getting where you need to be, I noticed that I was lacking exercise and being conscious of what I was putting in my body. So I started out working out, but then I switched from working out to more focusing on my nutrition. And then I started detoxing twice a day and meal prepping Monday through Thursday, because Friday, the weekend is just hectic, right? And with that, and I've been doing it for about 30 days. So I lost about 13 pounds and I lost a tremendous amount of inches. But it just took me back to say that, wait, you need to incorporate the exercise. It's like I almost got it going on aligned. I'm up in the morning, I'm doing my readings, my spiritual, my affirmations. And then I set my timer, I get ready for work, but I took out that piece where I need to exercise. So thank you for just reminding me that I need to incorporate exercise back into my journey, because with exercise, it gives you more energy. And what I notice is when I'm not on my detox and I'm not meal prepping and I'm not watching what I'm constantly putting in my body, I'm sluggish and I'm tired. And I'm a diabetic. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to be on insulin. I don't like taking medicine. I'm more of a natural healing type of person. So medication is not for me. So if that means that I need to detox, exercise, watch what I'm eating, meal prep, whatever, call some people and say, hey, I'm on a fence because I want to eat what I want to eat. It's good to have. And so I appreciate her for coming up and sharing. And thank you for all that energy.
Absolutely. Everybody send some love to Ebony in the chat, because Ebony is also showing up, right? And she said, hey, look, I don't know. I have to come and I have to say something today. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say how I feel. And I want Nico to respond to that and just really let people know like what this space is about. You're still on mute.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes.
Absolutely. Ebony, you are a rock star. It starts with prepping. But also when we fall off, it's okay to dust yourself off and get back in the game. That's the beautiful thing about eating. Eating is a journey. Eating is a choice. And then once you learn exactly how you can swap over foods, you'll find that you fall off less and less and less. So this is what this community is about. This is what Saturday and Sunday is about. It's about giving you guys so many. First of all, I want to say this. You have the best coaches in the world, right? The best coaches in the world. Anything you need, just reach out. Just reach out. So yes, let's get back on. All we do is just get up, dust it off. If you need some extra help, you got so many coaches in here, so much help to be able to say, this is my favorite food. How can I swap it out? The best thing is options. I'm saying this because I'm a gummy bear queen. You take my gummy bears, I got a problem. Okay. So guess what? I learned the gummy bears that I can substitute, the gummy bears that were on the market that causes all imbalances, that causes your energy to drop. Yes, it spikes your blood sugar. Absolutely. Oh, Black Forest. Y'all seen them. Hello, bloop. You're welcome. But that's my goodie. That may not be your goodie. But I swapped over to Black Forest. And then I got even more bold. And now I make my own gummy bears. I am plant-based. I'm going on 8 years. And yes, it is a vegan gummy bear. So guess what, Ebony? You can learn in this family how to swap the foods that you love, like, and gotta have, and still be healthy and healed. Come join us, mama.
Absolutely. Let's continue to go. Let's bring up the next person. Bring up Angela.
Hey, I'm not long-winded, really. Try not to be. I'm a former athlete. You wouldn't look at me right now. Former athlete, raised an Olympian, coached her to state championships, blah, blah, blah. Also a coach, throws coach, track and field. So when you're talking about once an athlete, always an athlete, yep. And so it's funny that you mentioned this. For the last 8 weeks, I walk 40 minutes more, and I'm like, okay, my walking time. I walk LA Fitness, upper body, lower body every other day. So, but I'm looking for varieties within that, because what I didn't want, and this is my inspiration, it wasn't even at the time about wealth. It was really about, I ain't pushing no cart. I've seen so many people pushing a cart and holding on. And I'm saying, look, I'm a seasoned athlete. Y'all notice I said seasoned, right? So I'm a seasoned athlete. And I don't want to, as I'm seasoning into more wisdom, I don't want to be able not to walk and be slouched over. I don't want that. I want to be strong. So I'm up to 30 pounds now. When I'm doing my arm curls, I'm 30 pounds on my leg curls. I wasn't able to do that 2 months ago. And so I don't want to be weak. I want to be able to walk up my stairs without being winded. It's just nice to be able to sit up and my back doesn't hurt. My knees don't hurt anymore. So I echo what you're saying. That message is resounding with me because I'm living it right now. The change in these last 8 weeks. I'm at 30 pounds where I just can't believe it. And I've lost 15 pounds. And that wasn't even before I started doing changes in food. So now I'm like, I don't need that. I work too hard. I don't want that fried stuff. Let me see what else. I'm exploring things that make sense. And I'm not doing it now. I'm doing it because like I worked out. It's like I'm like, I worked too hard for this. I'm not gonna do that. So that part's easier now. And you guys see me this. I'm drinking water. I drink water through all my classes. I'm trying to do a gallon a day. Every day. And I just use this time. I fill up when it gets empty. And I think about 5 of these is 1 gallon. I go through the whole gallon and I toss the thing and I start all over again. So doing the water thing, moving, I echo it because I am not gonna be pushing the cart. I am a former athlete. I love sports. I did volleyball, basketball, softball, badminton. I coach track and field. I have an Olympian, 2016 USA track and field discus champion. I can go on forever, but sports is part of my family. My boys did basketball and track. So sports is part of my family. And I love just moving, being able to, and when I'm in church and when I'm praising, I can leave my arms up and they don't get tired. I can brush my hair, it doesn't get tired. I used to go, oh man, I can do that for like a long time. I was like, wow, I'm not tired. That's beautiful for me. So anyway, I cut it short, but it just those little things. Just raise my hand and keep my hand up for a hot minute. I wasn't able to do that because my arms got tired. So thank you. Yes, I believe in what you're doing.
Absolutely. Great stuff. Everybody send some love to Angela in the chat. Thank you, Angela. Definitely appreciate you, Queen. And one thing, I think Sunshine wanted to mention something about you because we've seen your work ethic and just literally just putting yourself on the line, right? Like saying, hey, I'm going to give it 100%. And I promise you're going to be one of the individuals who walk away from this feeling changed and transformed. This is where it's at, yo. Transformation.
Absolutely. Angela, I already told you, I've already actually reached out to you. And so I actually will be speaking to you soon, but there is always somebody that stands out in a class. And so I love the fact that from the very first day, you have made yourself very present in here. And I'm just extremely proud of you, Queen. And I can't wait to see you on the other side. So you just keep continuing to show up for yourself. And I promise you, the results of the work that you're doing is going to be absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to speak to you. And I can't wait to see you up here because I can actually see you up here because you're doing the work. So congratulations just on choosing you, Queen. Congratulations.
Thank you, sincerely. You know, as weird as that, you don't hear enough things. I don't know how to say this, but you're so busy working. When someone throws a compliment about you, go, really? And I'm numb. I don't know how to take all this. I go, okay. So I have to. I'm just be patient with me, guys. I'm learning to receive too. So I'm in the process. I'm just under construction. And I told, like, I'm sincere about, I don't want a plan B. There's no way out for me. There's only one way forward. So I'm grateful to be here. I really am. I'm not kidding.
Welcome home, Queen. Welcome home.
Thank you.
All right, so we get ready to come to a close, everyone, but let's get to these hands that's up right now. Sunshine, you can run that. You can run that. Let's get to these hands right now while we still have Nico up there. And also, yo, if this has been a great class, but also just a beautiful moment, just some times we've been spending together, like now, just let me know in the chat. I just want everybody to feel welcome to express themselves. But Sunshine, yeah, go ahead. Who's next?
Queen Ty, come talk to us, Queen.
Yes, I just wanted to ask Ms. Nico, was these classes after this course is done with, was the workout thing every Saturday at 7:30, or was this just during the course of this course?
Well, I can jump in there and talk about that because this is literally just for the course, right? However, after that, you do have an opportunity to enroll with Nico. right? But right now, this is just for the course. So this is inside of your mentorship. Once this is done, then yes, you will have to upgrade to pay to be in her program. So that if you stick around in the community, you still get it. But if you are not in the community, you want to, you have to upgrade, right? So just making sure that's clear. But Nico, you go ahead and speak to that.
Come on through at 10:30 Saturday. just come and get the experience while you're here. I love it. Just seize the moment. And I love to say, just jump. Steve Harvey he wrote the book, he said, just jump in it while you're here, while the opportunity is in front of you. That's the thing that I can say just safely, is that while I was inside of my challenge, I blocked everything out. I was in a car accident 10 days before I started my challenge with these kings. And it took a lot, but I just seized the moment. Just seize the moment while it's here, because when time and life starts moving, you don't want to be like, dang, I should have, I could have. So just seize the moment. Just jump in. Even if you can't do the whole entire time, we log on at 10:30, jump in there and connect for 15, 20 minutes. So I'm going to be looking for y'all. Queen Sunshine.
I love it. I thought I seen some more hands up there, but it looks like they disappeared on us. Are we closing out?
Tawana has some like spark about it, I think. Wait, how do you say your name? I call you Tawana or Tijuana. What did I say just now? I don't know what I said.
It's okay. I know you're talking to me, so it's okay.
Yo, help me out here. Yo, y'all can't be having me struggle back here. Come on. All right. So there's like a spark about you. There's something there. And I know I'm not mistaken. There's something there. So when you said Little Sunshine, I was like, okay, I can see that. But I know like Jasmine is going to be a great person for you to work with. Jasmine's going to be somebody great for you to work with, because that energy factor. I feel you kind of have that, but you know, Sunshine also has that energy factor. That's why she's Sunshine. But I want to say, like, to everybody while I'm talking to you, there's a you inside of you that you haven't even met. There's literally a you inside of you that you know is there. You want it to come out, but the circle that you've been around, it hasn't really lent its way to help truly nurture you out there that way. And this goes for every single person here. Like, your life is happening right now. Right now. It's not happening tomorrow. Waiting for the tomorrow, waiting for that's theoretical. Tomorrow is a theory. It is not a fact. The night before, well, the day before my dad passed away, he didn't know he was gone the next morning. My man got up, got dressed, showered, went in his car, and then bam. Imagine that. Imagine you are on your way to do something you thought you were going to do, and then bam, changes. So the thing is, life doesn't always go according to plan, y'all. It goes according to vision. So when Nico had vision up there, you got to have a vision. Everybody drop vision in the chat. Drop vision in the chat. This right here that you're in, this is part of your vision. I know some of you are looking at it like, okay, what does he mean? Well, I know prior to you joining this program, you were sitting by yourself one day and you were hoping and wishing and praying and clamoring for a community that could love you, family that can love on you, to help you be the best version of yourself. For you to get more information, to change your situation. This is it. It 3D printed itself from your mind, because your mind is the reality, and now you're living in it. So when you see coaches like Nico, like, first of all, I want to know what y'all felt about Nico, because this is some of y'all first time really seeing Nico this way. But then her energy, she came in with the energy, the microphone. Look, now she want me to I want to get the microphone. You got the headset, like, yo, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, please. All right, my bad. I'll just be, loving on these little effects here, right? Everybody snap it up and clap it up. throw my audience effect in there, you know, like stop playing. All right, cool. So the thing is, I know Jasmine love that. You love that, right, Jasmine? Not the audios. That's Jasmine. All right, cool. So the thing is, your energy. I used to think that my enemies were other people, my job, you know, the train system in New York, it being so crowded, it got to be squished up. I'm telling you, when I used to be on my way to work, I used to skip the train. If the train was crowded, I wasn't getting in that thing. I'll wait for the next one. I'm sorry. If I would be late, I'm going to be late. I'm right on time for Migo. I know that. So growing up, like, you know, just kind of realized, wow, you know, when we're dealing with this trauma and we don't allow it to come out and be heard about, we kind of never really heal from it. And it lingers on. We become 20, we become 30, and then we realize we're 30, 20, but we got a 7-year-old running our lives. 20, 30, we got a 13-year-old running our lives. The fear that we have of public speaking, that's the 7-year-old version that was getting teased. That's the 13-year-old when we stuttered. Oh, we got weight issues. That's when that one time when a cousin said, oh, you look a little chubby. The way that you interpret what's going on around you is key. That's why we put this mindset here, right? You have to set your mind on something special. Set your mind on becoming the greatest version. Set your mind on understanding that whatever I think about can become a reality, but I must put my words to work. Everybody say I'm putting my words to work in the chat. When I created the book, Becoming More Effective in Less Time, this was really because I already knew I was just busy being good, but I forgot about my greatness. Why can't I be a best-selling author? And I thought about it, then I put my words to work. I turned my words into gold. I turned my words into cash. I turned my thoughts into cash. I turned my words into impact. And what created was something I could never even imagine. But the fact that I had the vision, it led to everything else that I had imagined. Me creating a program, right? See, we don't talk about that. I'm not the face of this program. I don't want to be the face of this program, but I'm damn sure the brains. Let you understand that. You don't have to be every aspect of the business. You can be the aspect of your greatest strength inside that business and let the other people be the greatest strength inside that business, right? So strategic partnerships is must. So when you see Sunshine come up here, when you see Nico, you see Danielle, Jasmine, they're going to be real with you. I'm hard on them, but I'm also loving on them. These queens were up 2 a.m. and I'm like, look, what are y'all doing up 2 a.m.? I say, look, all right, let me get on here and see what y'all got going on. I get on, I'm listening to them. They see me jump right into motion. Yo, all right, add energy, let's go, what's going on? Like I was, instead of 2 a.m., it was 2 p.m. But the point was, everything you do matters. I could have just said, nah, forget it, I'm going back to sleep. I don't have to get up and do nothing. But it's not about that. If I understand that, if I put 100% effort in, guess what I'm going to get out of it? You know, the old saying is, you reap what you sow, but that's just half of it. When you reap more than what you sow. Like if you sow a good deed, you're going to reap more positivity. If you sow a bad deed, you're going to reap more negativity. But we don't talk about that. And then it's harder to walk up the hill than it is to go down the hill. So when you're on that journey and you're climbing up that hill, guess what? You're going to be tested. You're going to be tried. You're going to be faced with some obstacles, some challenge, because it's easy for you to run your butt back down. In fact, you can just sit down and slide all the way back down. So when we go through this, this journey, we got to understand that these seeds that we plant is for the garden of our futures. Everything that we put into our reality right now is going to help manifest whatever we want going forward. So just have the vision. When you have the vision, you have the imagination. You can always hire somebody to do the communication. You can always hire somebody to do the management side, the unification. You can always hire somebody to do the work with the implementation. You can always hire somebody. That's the greatest skill set. The greatest skill set is understanding your strength and weaknesses. So when you know where you have a weakness, you can fulfill that weakness with somebody else's strength. And together we can shine. So I want to leave this time for anybody who wants to raise their virtual hand and just kind of give us, 30 seconds or less. What did you get from this class? Also, make sure you vote, please. Don't be just having to send those links out, because I was getting on Moy, like, Moy, put them links out. Jasmine was getting on me like, you better put them links out. So please make sure that y'all utilizing the links, because everybody's gonna catch a fist over here somehow. Sunshine got the boxing gloves. She ready to hit me. Like, look, I don't want no beef, okay? All I'm saying to everybody is, do the best that you can do, because everything that you do matters. So I'm gonna bring Sunshine back up. Everybody send some love to Nico. 100%. Great job, Nico. I appreciate you, Queen. 100%. Much love. So if you have anything you want to share, 30 seconds or less, go ahead, because how was this class impactful for you? What was this like for you? If this was the first time you getting a sense of therapy, or just someone talking in a way that allow you to be vulnerable, or just to hear other stories, right? Please understand that this is your space. We're pretty much not going to have long classes like that, but on Fridays going forward, like, we want to make sure that you understand that that's a space for you to get up and just really, hey, let me just come out and share. And when you share, when you pour out, something happens for you. Like look at T, look at Ty. She came out and now she got the shades on. She driving. She boss status now. Like, she boss status. Understand? Look, all it took was one share. She went from a tear to a share, and then now look at her. Go ahead, baby. All right, what's up, Sunshine?
So actually, I raised my hand because of where my spirit led me. And I know that the alignment is real, because my spirit led me straight to you. And my spirit told me that I needed to talk to you about tears that I shed the other day after this MMA call. I was on the phone with my sister Danielle in here, and I couldn't stop crying because of gratitude. I wasn't in pain because of anything. It was a level of gratitude that I had because of being aligned into this space. And my spirit is leading me to tell you, my beautiful queen, is for every tear you cried, for every trauma you ever faced, for every pain that you feel, for anything that you've ever endured from your childhood to this very moment, because this is what I felt. This is where I was at when I just could not stop crying after an MMA call the other day. It just would not stop pouring out of me. I couldn't stop crying. It just kept coming and coming and coming. I understood that literally for every single last bit of it, for every tear, if every single last bit of it was to align me into this space right here, where I am at this very moment, it was all worth it. Sometimes we just got to go through what we got to go through to bring us right to where we are at this very moment. And all it was gratitude. I could literally, there was nothing I could do to stop it. It just couldn't. It just kept pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring. And for some reason, my spirit said, I needed to tell Keisha, for every tear, for every ounce of pain, for everything you ever been through, none of it has been wasted. It's for this very moment. It was to align you here in this mentorship program at this very moment, to be a part of this community, to be in this family, to get loved on with us, to not just get this game, to not just get to these bags, to not just get this knowledge, but to be surrounded with this like-minded group of individuals, to get loved on by us, to understand that this type of family right here is all you really need. So not one tear in your life, not one ounce of pain was ever wasted. We got you, Queen. We in this together.
Y'all have no idea. It's been rough. And I've been in this seat before and sat in the rooms and gained the knowledge and did some implementation, but it's this piece, it's this mindset, this healing. My mom always said, you always starting another business. You always doing something else. You got this over here and this over there, and you never finish. And it's because my mindset, that healing, that believing that I could finish. You know, it's easy to start. It's easy to create the LLCs and get them out there. But then it's like, now what? Now what? Oh, I can't do it. So they just sit to the side and you never grow. And it's because of that Love Plus app. That there are many people out here doing this. sharing the knowledge, sharing the information, and you get in, you take notes and you execute, but there are no words that can express how grateful I am to finally feel like I can do this. Like I can do this. Like I see Angela and she's struggling online, but she's like, no, I'm gonna figure it out. Hold on. I'm like, and I love it. And Naima, King Bruce is like the I'm like, I just want to hug y'all. Like my family. I'm the one that they like, go to Keisha, she'll figure it out. Go to Keisha, she know. But I'm like, who gonna figure it out for me? Who gonna help me eat? Like, I got the tools, but I needed that push, that something to say, you know what? I'm doing it too. Like, even in the groups, it's, oh my God, y'all, I can't. I'm thankful for y'all. I'm so thankful for my gratitude. I am going to show in execution. Like, I'm so excited to just show y'all that, look, I did it. I did it. I took the baby steps. I'm a one, y'all. I'm a one. I'm in the credit repair phase. I'm at the bottom. My finances are completely screwed. But
it doesn't matter, you in the room.
I'm in the room.
You in the room.
I'm thankful for y'all.
Oh my gosh, we love you so much. I need everybody to unmute right now, family. Let's go, Keisha.
Keisha, you
Let's
are here.
Let's
Got
go,
you.
Keisha. You are in the room. You in the
You are
room.
Love
everything.
it.
You are
Keisha
everything.
is
Like,
showing
yes.
growth.
Yes.
It is all in you. Thank you for being exactly who
Tears
you
of joy,
are
tears of
in
healing.
this time. You have found who you are. There is another person inside of you that you are finding. Thank you, Queen.
Shed.
That's right. You got
how many
don't
times
let you quit on yourself, Queen. You gonna finish this time. You don't got no choice around here.
Like
You elevated. We going up together, Queen. You don't have no choice this time. You join the wrong mentorship to fail, baby. We got you. Let's go all the way to the top. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I love you to life. Y'all show Queen some love in the chat. We love you, Queen. Queen Naima, let's go, beautiful.
So, today, y'all, I needed this today. I needed this call. I needed to hear these messages. It was all confirmation for what I already knew. But I so needed this. I can't really put into words what I am feeling right now without crying, and it's just too hot. But this has been great. Just talking about mental health and the mindset, working out. These are all the things that I keep saying, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And I struggled, but I got up to get on this call today. But this was for me. Right here, all of this was for me. And I hear y'all and I see y'all and I received the message. I received the message. So thank you. I just want to thank y'all. That's it.
We hear you and we see you too, Queen. We welcome you back. We can't wait to do this work with you. We feel you. We got you, Queen. We in this together. And look, don't you ever be a stranger. I'll be reaching out. Queen. We love you to life. Y'all better show Queen Naima some love in the chat, family. Put the love in the chat, family. We in this together. Let's go, family. Let's go, family. Let's go. Queen Kara, come talk to us, Queen.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. I just wanted to say that I am very thankful to be in this class. And just listening to everybody's, their stories. I am not good with asking for help. When I'm struggling, I keep it to myself, and everybody's just like, you're so strong. And, but what they don't see is like the tears I cry, everybody's leaning on me, but who do I lean on? You know? And I'm just happy to be in a space with, you know, with everybody. And, you know, for once I can, if I need the help, I'm not afraid to ask for the help. So I really appreciate this community.
Absolutely. This is a safe space. This community, I don't even know how to put into words, but this is a safe space for us to be transparent, vulnerable. We doing the work. We like, nobody in here is weak. This is not built for the weak in here because we getting some stuff done, but we do allow each other a safe space because we understand that we all have our own personal journeys and we are going through some things and we need these moments, family. And so while I'm listening to the Queen Naima say that it was a struggle, like she wasn't going to get on the call, there are no accidents. Everything in her brought her to this call. There are no accidents. Like, we were all aligned onto this call today for a reason. And so these messages are for every single last one of us. And so I just absolutely love every single last one of y'all. I appreciate every single last one of y'all. The gratitude, just to ever have been aligned into this space. This space right here means everything to me. There is no value on this type of community, family. And so thank you, King Crew, for creating this type of environment for us to be able to share and build and grow. And again, this is everything. And I look forward to continuing to grow and build with each and every one of you.
Absolutely.
Sunshine. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Kira, do I have permission to talk to you for a moment?
Yes, yes, Queen.
What are you scared of?
Scared of letting go, being vulnerable. But I need to. I need to. I need to let go.
What is the fear about being vulnerable?
The judgment, really. You know, everybody's always coming to me with their problems. And it's like, you know, like I said, it's just like, everyone's like, you know, you're so strong, like, you know, you got this. And it's like, I don't got it. I'm struggling. You know, so I really just try to stay positive and motivate myself, because if I let that depression creep in, I'm a fail.
So do you think that you equate the vulnerability with the depression?
Yes. Amongst other things that's just, you know, happening. You know, I had therapy for like the past year, and I didn't realize this, but I suffer from PTSD for something that happened to me in my childhood. And I never knew it. I'm really good at hiding things. So, you know, when the incident happened, it happened, shed a tear, and I just kept it moving, you know, through the rest of my life. Like, I never talked about what happened to me. And I never talked to my family about it. And here I am talking to a stranger about what happened. And I'm realizing, like, you're right, this is absolutely affecting me, like, to the point where I was having night terrors about being in that space. I had no idea that I was really suffering.
So you kept that to yourself because you wanted to show you were strong. Because it sounds like to me, and let me know if this sounds familiar, that trust was broken with whatever happened in your past. And this is the reason why you find it weak to be vulnerable.
Yes, it's, you know, like parents tell they kids, like, whatever going on in this house, don't say nothing. So that's me listening to my mother whatever happened in this house, you don't speak, you don't say nothing. Anybody asks you any questions, you don't say nothing. So, you know, my brother is asking me questions because I'm the youngest of 4 boys and I'm the only girl. So when they're asking me questions, I don't want to upset my mother, betray her trust. So I'm not talking about what was happening in that house.
And
And I never spoke about it.
Mhm. And so how is that showing up in your life right now? That same pattern. How do you see that affecting you right now?
The night terrors. Like I literally wake up and having a nightmare because I feel like I'm back in that house, back in that situation, just miserable. And I have to pinch myself and remind me myself that like I'm not in that state. I'm not in that city. I'm not in that house. I'm in my own house. I'm in my bed.
And you said you're currently in therapy, right?
I'm currently in therapy.
Okay. Well, the first thing is, I just want to, number one, thank you for just being honest and being open right now about that, because what you are experiencing is absolutely real. And it's absolutely like so many people experience the same thing, but they don't want to talk about it because it's hard. So the fact that you are tackling this is absolutely amazing to me, Kira. People just, they don't do it. It's too scary for them. They don't even want to think about it. But the point that you're at, there is no way that you're not going to get through this. There is no way you're not going to get through it. And I just want to tell you that the vulnerability that you equate with the trust and what happened in the past at this point, because you're aware of it, is going to get easier for you to be vulnerable. But all of that is, I mean, it's literally in your head about people seeing you in this way, thinking you can't trust, thinking you have to show up like this person that knows everything. It really is okay to say, I don't know. It is time for you to pour back into you. And it sounds like that's exactly what you're doing. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Queen Danielle. Thank you. And Queen Sunshine. Thank you. Thank y'all both.
Absolutely. We love you.
Love you.
Love and light to y'all both.
Is there anybody else that would like to share about how their day was today? Today has been an amazing class. Again, King Crew, we thank you so much for this platform. Thank you for entrusting us up here because we just finished being in these seats. We still in these seats. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm forever a mentee. I don't care. Whatever seat they put me in, I am forever a mentee. So I thank you so much.
Can everybody unmute real fast and show Kira some love? Just unmute and send that love to Kira, please.
Much love,
You are
Queen.
so beautiful, Kira.
Thank you for sharing.
You are amazing.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for
much.
being vulnerable. Thank you for being open. Thank you for having
you.
other people by the things that you said. Thank you for
You are
choosing
beyond
you.
amazing.
You are abundant. You are everything that you need. Thank you, Queen.
Your situation does not define you, Kira.
Thank you, man. What you going through, you go through. You go through.
Love it. And I want to say this to everybody. Some of you might be fearful to share. And I saw a lot of emotion in Kira. Anytime we share and we feel that emotion, don't hold it back. There's a reason why that's happening. Like your senses are the first notifications. Don't silence your notifications all the time. Allow yourself to share and feel what it feels like to live in this moment in time on earth through things that you're dealing with. I never used to want to share my story, and I resonate. I think a lot of us are like that. We don't share our stories, right? When I told you about my mom being in the hospital, and she said, don't let my sickness become your weakness. So I thought just talking about what I was dealing with was a sign of weakness. People pity me, and now they treat me differently, and now I can't tell who really loves me. And that affected me. So I was a little hard, right? And a little cold. I didn't even accept love. So some of us can't even accept compliments. Some of us can't even look at each other and say, I love you. Some of us can't. When some people say, oh, you look amazing, we automatically doubt it. Even though we just looked in the mirror and we felt good about it. But somebody else said it, we automatically combat it. These are habits. And to be transparent about all of it, we need to break these habits. Everything you had to learn to survive, you have to now unlearn to succeed. The same mind that caused the problems won't be the same mind that free you from the burden. I want you to understand that's the power of community. See, just because you came from the same portal as someone, the same mother, same father, it doesn't mean that that person is actually going to be your family. That's just how they enter into this reality, because believe it or not, yeah, you may have family, but you leave this earth individually. You live your life individually, but it's a power in connectivity. So when you share your story, something happens. I always say your story will give you your glory. Everybody put that in the chat. My story will give me my glory. I want you to understand who you are. The ancestors chosen you for a reason. The reason you have to see it. See, sometimes you're going to go through this growth stage for a season, and sometimes you're going to go through a growth moment for a reason. But in it all, it's all for your blessing. But if you see it as a negative, you won't be able to see the blessing. So when you're going through something, see yourself getting through what you're going through. You see, as a child, these mistakes or these incidences or these experiences, it's not your fault. Being abused, being mistreated, neglected, 7 different schools, 9 years, whatever it is that you relate to, you're not your story. You're not that situation. You don't have the body you want. Let's help you get the body you want. You don't have the money you want. Let's help you get the money you want. You don't have the life you want. Let's help you get the life you want. But the thing is, you have to help yourself first. Everybody say, I'm helping me. I don't want y'all to look at it from the old language, right? Oh, I gotta be all about me, because it's never going to be all about you. Oh, I gotta put me first. It's not about putting yourself first. It's about loving yourself enough to do the things you need to do to have what you want. Treating other people who are in front of you as if that's you. Remember, I talked about there aren't any mirrors in nature. Do you know why there aren't any mirrors in nature? Because the person in front of you is your mirror. I know you get upset at some people like, that person did X, Y, Z to me. I'm not speaking to him anymore. Okay, let's flip the script now. If they're not speaking to you anymore, maybe you did something to them. Maybe you did something to them to make them say the same thing you just said. Oh, that person did something to me, I'm not speaking. But they realized you did it before you realized they did. But yeah, everybody else is the bad one. I don't want you to look at it like that. When you point that finger, you got 3 pointing back at you. So when I look at John, look at Julia, look at Angela, look at Jasmine, Kamisha, Keisha, Naima, Vanessa, Sunshine, Danielle, Donna, Anthony, Latanya, Ebony, Nikki. I sound like DFX, right? Betty, Anna. All right, now let me stop. But the point is, when I look at all of your faces, I see nothing but greatness. And I want you to, when you see yourself, see greatness. The issue is, maybe you just don't love yourself enough. Maybe you need to love yourself a little more to go to the gym. Maybe you need to love yourself a little more to do what you said you were going to do to have integrity. Maybe it's just a little more. Maybe it's not a lot, just a little bit. Now I'm sounding like 50. I'm about to close up, man. All I'm doing is quoting songs now at this point. I really want you to see yourself, and I want you to see yourself as amazing. And going forward, everything we do is amazing. Everything you do is amazing. Everything I do is amazing. Put that in the chat. Everything I do is amazing. I want you to become a mogul. I want you to max out opportunities. I want you to have gratitude. I want you to unlearn the bad habits. And I want you to lead with leadership. This is the mogul mentality. Everything I do is amazing. So all right, without any more power talking, we're going to go ahead and close this up. But we always love to extend the hand. If anybody wants to say something, if anybody feels like they want to share something, go ahead and do it. Because when you share, something magical happens. It's already happening for you. So At this time, I'm gonna turn it over to Sunshine. Sunshine is going to close everybody out. I'm sending everybody love, beautiful energy. Look out for the links for tomorrow's workout with Nico inside the Telegram, where you can go ahead and start your journey on becoming fit, healed, and healthy. This is all about health and wellness, y'all. You want to be wealthy, you got to be healthy. So sending love to everybody that's on here. Danielle, appreciate you, Queen, for coming up. This is the first time Danielle has actually done this type of presentation, and she pretty much smoked everything. Great job on this. All right. Go ahead, Sunshine. Take us away. Peace, family.
Thank you so much, King Crew. We appreciate you. Danielle, you were absolutely phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Is there anybody in here? First of all, just to be able to share this space with you is just absolutely amazing. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And on every level, who wants to take us out in affirmations today? Because listen, there was affirmations running all through this room today. Okay. But we need to seal this deal, because this was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful space today. This room it definitely took us on another level. The energy running through here flowed different today, family. And so is there anybody that would like to bless us with sealing the deal and affirming us out of this beautiful space today? If so, please put up your virtual hand. We would love to have you bless us out of here today. Any takers at this very moment? Going once. Up. There we go. I only got to the once. Come on up. Come on up. Absolutely. Unmute.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys, here's some things that we learned today. One is to be vulnerable. That's something that Nico shared a little bit earlier today. Something else that Sunshine encouraged us to do is to look at our pain. Something Coach Cruz says is see yourself as amazing and turn your pain into power and walk into our paradise. Those things resonated with things that Jasmine said, a lot of our guests today, Danielle, Sunshine. And so let's repeat after me. Say, I'm willing to be vulnerable.
I'm willing to,
be
everybody
vulnerable.
unmute.
Oh, get off mute.
I am willing to be vulnerable.
Get off. Say it
Everybody
again.
unmute real
Let's
quick, everybody. We are doing these affirmations. Everybody off mute?
Are you ready?
All right, let's go.
Yes.
Say, I am willing to be vulnerable.
I am
willing to be vulnerable.
Now close your eyes when you say it. Say, I am willing.
I'm willing
To be vulnerable.
to be vulnerable.
Everybody here is going through something. Say, I am willing.
I am willing
to be vulnerable.
to be vulnerable.
I see myself
I see myself
as amazing.
as amazing.
I
I
am
am
amazing.
amazing.
Now take the pain that you're currently going through and just look at it. Just look at it for a second. Now imagine yourself grabbing that pain. Curl it like a bicep curl once. Curl it like a bicep curl twice. Let's do 10 reps with that pain. It's like a weight. You're in the gym. But guess what, guys? That weight that we're currently lifting right now, it's going to seem lighter because we're getting stronger. That is the power that Coach Crew was talking about a little bit earlier. Look at your arms. Imagine your arms as you're lifting that pain. Imagine yourself becoming more powerful. Now open your eyes. That is the prelude to walking into our paradise. So everybody's going through some type of pain. Let's lift it Let's work it out. Let's move it. And let's walk into our paradise. Say, I'm walking into my paradise.
I'm walking into my paradise.
Say paradise.
Paradise.
You've been waiting for me.
Paradise.
You've been waiting for me.
Paradise to wait for me.
But guess what?
Yes.
But guess what?
I am
Guess
walking
what?
into you.
I'm walking into you.
I'm walking into you.
I
Give
am
yourselves a
walking
hand
into
clap. Give
you.
yourselves a hand clap.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Coach
God,
Shaq.
thank you. Thank you.
Let's go, family.
Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing.
Thank you.
No, powerful King.
Y'all are so absolutely amazing. And it is such a blessing to be able to share this space with y'all and to be able to get up in the morning and have these type of moments. It is Friday. I want y'all to go out here and have a love-filled weekend. You have to feel powerful in some type of way, lighter in some type of way, empowered in some type of way, motivated in some type of way when you get off this call to go do something productive. Something. There's no way in the world you can sit on this type of call with this type of energy, with this type of flow, with this type of community, with this type of love, and not go out here and be productive, not go out here and live your best life, not go out here and be your best self. So once again, we love y'all to life. We will see y'all, matter of fact, tomorrow. At what time, Nico? What time we gonna see everybody tomorrow? 10:30?
10:30.
10:30, family. We back at it. 10:30, family. The strongest muscle in our body is the brain, but we got to keep the body right, family. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all have a love-filled weekend. We see you soon, and it's been an absolute pleasure. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Love you, sunshine. Love you, Moya. Love you, family. Vanessa, love ya.
Love you.
Queen Vanessa, love you.
I didn't classes you got there, Miss Danielle. Family.